All right, good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning. Court is in session. This is 36th District Court. My name is Judge Shannon A. Holmes. I am presiding today on our special court docket on today. And so I thank you for your patience. I have muted most of you. I am asking that you mute yourself, the ability to unmute themselves, because I had people this morning just kind of talking as freely as they wanted to and didn't know I could hear them. And so I have taken everyone. I am going to start off this morning with having the attorneys, if you could state your appearance. I do want to make sure that everyone knows we are in the Zoom courtroom that also airs live by way of YouTube, because our court sessions are public. They are open to the public. So it's very important that the way you present yourself on this morning is something that you don't mind the rest of the world seeing. So please make sure that you don't get on your bed clothes with your head wraps. Some people had to text them and tell them, take your head wrap. Let's make sure you're seeing what's going on in your home, okay? Because I do eye hustle and ear hustle, and I will tell on you, okay? So you want to make sure that you're doing the right thing. Also, make sure your camera is positioned where we can see your face. Somebody was on here this morning and I saw way too much of you. I don't want to do that. Not on the Monday after Easter. So please make sure your camera is positioned so that I can see your face, and that will be good enough for me. I promise you. Also, I want to make sure that if there are any cases where individuals need to go in the breakout rooms this morning, just to make the best use of our time, after the attorneys place their appearance on the record, let me know who those individuals are, and I will arrange for you to go into breakout rooms. With that, let me have the attorneys place your appearance on the record at this time. Uh-oh. Mr. Reed, I have to ask you to unmute. Go right ahead.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, and I can see you. Good morning, Mr. Reed.
Thank you,
And
Judge.
your
Thank
motion
you.
is granted.
Good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Drug Treatment Court Defense Counsel. I too would make a similar motion as Mr. Reed did.
All right, good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted as well. Are there any individuals from the attorneys who need to go into a breakout room at this time?
I don't believe at this time, but there will be in a little bit when we get some paperwork together, Judge.
All right, very good. Let me have the case managers place their appearance on the record. I am going to start with Ms. Cleveland. You're at the top of the screen this morning. I'm going to ask you to unmute yourself.
There I go. Good morning. How are you doing, Your Honor and everyone? My name is Toshi Cleveland, case manager for 36th District Court, Drug Treatment Court.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Cleveland. Ms. Robs, you're up next.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ebony Robs, Drug Treatment Court case manager.
All right. Good morning, Ms. Robs. Mr. Yancey.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Sobriety Court, Your Honor. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Yancey. I also saw Mr. Griffin on, so maybe he had to pop off for a second, and we'll get his appearance at a later time. Good morning, Ms. Wilson. Good morning to the staff. I think that good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Okay, I don't know who's in the courtroom. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, okay, there are people in the courtroom. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Okay. Very good. I see that Alice Johnson is on with us this morning. I'm going to ask you to unmute and place your.
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm Alice, and Alice J. from Neighborhood Legal Services, victim advocate here for Specialty Court.
My voice is fading out. Is that correct?
We cannot hear you.
Yes, Judge.
Were you able to hear me?
Yes. Give me a second. I need to sign in on another computer. They keep telling me they fixed it. Someone needs to mute their phone. All right, is that better as far as hearing me?
Yes,
Seems to
Judge.
All right, thank you for your patience. They will get my work computer fixed one day. I promise you all that. All right, very good. Let's get started. I'm ready to call. Wait, I need to set up my screen a little bit differently. All right, there we go. I'm ready on Miss Porter. Kimberly Porter, if you could unmute for me, please. I thought I saw Miss Porter on this morning. Oh, I do see you. There you are. Miss Porter,
Am I on mute?
there you go. I can hear you now. Good morning. State your name for me.
Kimberly Porter. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. All right, Miss Porter, I have the following matter for you, Z8060571. Miss Porter, how are you doing today?
I am doing wonderful. Thank you.
Very good. You all are back in the swing of things on today?
Yes, we are. You see, I'm in my classroom.
All right, very good. How have you been doing since the last time I've seen you? It's been a while, but your case manager has reported out, at least in the past, that you're doing very well with no issues.
None.
All right, none whatsoever. What do you need help with?
I think I'm, as far as needing any kind of assistance, I don't think I need anything.
Okay, all right. So we've got a courtroom full this morning. Let us know what you've learned since you've been on this journey with us.
I've learned that there is a calculus to when you go out and have a drink that I didn't know before. Through the ARMS program, I learned that I roughly have 300 months left, which was like a slap in the face when you think of it in terms of, math. I'm grateful for the journey. I am also grateful for the support from my case manager, from you, Your Honor, and the attorneys, the encouragement.
Yes. What's been the toughest part of this journey for you, Ms. Porter, so far? If any.
Actually, it's been all positive. It hasn't really been anything that is considered tough for me. It's all been positive. The community hours were very positive. The ARMS classes was very positive. It's just been a positive experience.
All right. Very good. Very good. Well, we are glad that you came into this program with a positive outlook.
Well, not really, because I was looking at it like,
you were.
I don't think I'm going to make it.
You said it was a long journey. You felt like you were walking to China, I believe is what you said.
Indeed.
But you had a positive attitude about that walk. And that was something that we certainly took note of and appreciated. And so, you've been doing it. And it seems like, at least to me, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, that since you've been with us, you see where this is beneficial to you.
Absolutely.
It's not a walk to China. It is a journey, and it's a lifetime journey, not just for you, but for all of us who want to maintain sobriety, good life choices, good decision-making processes, right? And you're doing it.
Indeed, I am, because I have the support of you all, and I thank y'all.
Thank you. Thank you for rolling up your sleeves to do it. We appreciate it. Let me hear from the case manager. You have anything you want to add this morning as to Ms. Porter?
Your Honor, thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Porter is doing extremely well. Your Honor, Ms. Porter is in phase 2. She has completed all the requirements of her contract, Your Honor. She has a zero balance, alcohol. She's completed alcohol highway safety, the ARMS program, completed 100 AA meetings, her 40 hours of community service. She's completed her outpatient. She's watched a sobriety video, and she is ATS compliant. No missed screenings, all negative screenings at this time, Your Honor.
All right, so no issues.
No issues.
Ms. Porter, do you have any questions for us this morning?
No, I just want to add, also, as far as what I've learned about myself, is that I have, I guess, endurance, because when you mentioned how I compared this to a walk to China, I was like, I'm never going to be able to walk this journey. It's too many hurdles to cross over, but I've made it, and it just speaks to the resilience that, and the strength that I had within that I didn't know, that I was able to tap into.
Yes. Isn't that a wonderful thing to learn about yourself?
Absolutely.
Yes, because you can apply that to every aspect of your life. Endurance. You can do it. You can do
I was
more
able
than you
to
think you
quit smoking, which I didn't think that was like a hurdle. I was like, that's never going to happen. And, here it is. It's been since December, and I'm still, hanging in there. Because smoking was my friend. If I had any addiction, it was definitely to nicotine. That was like a monster.
Yes, I hear you. Look, and you're doing it, and you're doing it. Very proud of you. Well, it's always a pleasure to see you, and so I'm glad you're doing well. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I don't know if there's anything else you want to add at this time. Ms. Porter is doing a fantastic job. If not, I'm going to get a return to court date, which should be a face-to-face from Ms. Robs.
Just congratulations. Keep up the good work. Be safe. We're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Porter, we'll keep it very short because we have a big docket and it's hard to keep Mr. Reed from talking though. So, but congratulations, Mr. Porter. You are doing a great job. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
All right. Ms. Robs, when is Ms. Porter coming back for her face-to-face?
Your Honor, I have, excuse me, April 26, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
All right, very good. And you and Ms. Porter can work out the logistics on that. Please understand that face-to-face, unless you are told to come physically into the courtroom, it does mean that it will be done remotely, virtual or some other way. All right, wonderful. Good to see you, Ms. Porter. Enjoy
Thank you.
your back to work.
Will do.
Right. Okay, take care.
Thank you.
Very good. All right, I am ready for Tara Smith. If you could unmute for me, please.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. State your name for the record.
Tara Smith.
All right, Ms. Smith, I have the following case for you, 19060740001. How are you today?
I am good. How are you?
I am doing very well. Of course, my weekend wasn't long enough, even though it was 4 days. I still need 4 more, never satisfied, right?
Right.
So, yes, it's Monday. Yes, it's Monday. All right, what's going on with you, Ms. Smith? Tell me about it.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing really well. I have 2 groups a week that I go to on Tuesdays and Thursdays. One is all women, which is going really well. It's a good part of my week I look forward to. Yeah, that's probably been the most impactful thing with me are those groups.
Wonderful. Are you learning something about yourself or about what brought you to court with me? Or are you learning a little bit about both?
A little bit of it all, yeah. Just a little bit more about alcohol and what it does to us, and just more so now, just kind of diving in deep and figuring out what's life after this? How do I stay sober? I mean, for me, it was pretty bad before this court. So just figuring out getting confidence in myself and doing well at work and relationships with other people and setting boundaries and working on me.
All right, very good. And I hope that folks in the courtroom, that they're listening, that in order to do this work the right way, you have to make a commitment to work on you. And you have to also align yourself with the support that works for you. Everything doesn't work for everybody the same way, right? So when you find something that works, stick with it. You said your groups are very impactful. So I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Is there anything you need the court to help you with today?
No, I think I'm doing well right now.
All right, wonderful. Let me hear from the case manager.
Yes, Your Honor. Ms. Smith, she's doing really well in the phases that we have her doing as far as her screenings, her outpatient with the groups, and her meetings. She also sent in a sizable payment, which I did receive. So we appreciate that. So she's really doing well, and she's really doing well enough that I wanted to recommend a phase increase for her since we got that payment.
All right, any objection from any of the team members?
No, Your
No
Honor.
objection, Judge.
All right, if no objections, are you ready, Ms. Smith, to go to phase 2?
I am. Thank you.
Wonderful. You still have to work hard, but it's a wonderful accomplishment. A different phase, different things that you'll be required to do, but all of them are designed to help you to have a lifetime of sobriety, okay?
Okay, thank
All
you.
right. All right, I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Ms. Smith on her promotion to phase 2. Congratulations, Ms. Smith. Congratulations. All right, Mr. Yancey, that means that Ms. Smith will come back for a face-to-face for her next session. Tell me when that will be.
Yeah, that'll be April 26th of this year at 9:30.
All right, very good. And you and Ms. Smith will work out the details. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Good to see you, Ms. Smith. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, I don't know if you have anything else to add.
Congratulations. Keep up the good work. Be safe. Thank you.
And I echo that too, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very good, very good. Miss Smith, proud of you. Glad to see you've embraced the program and you're working it. You will have a meeting with Mr. Yancey in a couple of weeks, and then you'll see me later, okay?
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, take care. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, I am ready on Bradley Williams. Mr. Williams, if you could unmute for me, please. Good morning, Mr. Williams.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you this morning?
I'm well.
Very good, very good. I have the following matters, and my docket is cut off a little bit. I believe the numbers, if I'm not correct, Ms. Drew, please correct me. I have 04519901 for Bradley Williams. Is that the correct case number?
No, ma'am, it is 1904519901. Sorry about that.
All right, no problem. My 19 is cut off. Thank you, Ms. Drew.
Yeah,
All right.
you're welcome.
All right, Mr. Williams, seems like I don't see you much at all. How are you doing?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Very good. And you smiled way too much for me when I said I don't see you that much at all. You're getting down to the end, right, Mr. Williams?
I am.
All right. How are things going for you?
They're going well.
All right. Tell me what you've been doing. I haven't seen you in a while. I want to know what that means, that things are going well.
More of the same that has been working for me so far. I continue to go to meetings. I continue to work a lot. Continue to spend time with the family. Just keeping it basic.
Okay. Very good. Are you still going to meetings, you said?
I am through Zoom.
All right. How do you know that you've already met your requirement and you're still going? Help somebody in the courtroom. Tell them why you're still going to meetings.
It seems to work for me. It offers different perspectives and different pieces of advice from people in very similar situations or much worse situations, and offers a preventative structure to not taking things any further and bettering ourselves as a whole from within.
Yeah, very good. And you found something that works for you. That's so important while you are with us, while we will expose you to a number of resources. When you connect with something that works for you, by all means, stick with it. You don't need a court order to tell you how to help yourself, right? We're not doing our jobs if you leave us and you still need a court order to do the right thing. You should be able to do what works for you without a court order. So I'm glad you're still going to those meetings, Mr. Williams. What do you need us to help you with, if anything?
I lost you there for a second. I'm sorry.
I said, what do you need us to help you with, if anything?
I don't think of anything at the moment. Just kind of cruising along, doing the same thing that's working, and stay on the path.
All right, very good. Let me hear from the case manager as to Mr. Williams.
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Williams, he's doing as well as it appears. Screenings have been negative. They've been negative the whole time. He's on Smart Start. That's no violations with that.
Wonderful.
We're glad he's found something. He said something really important as far as a preventative structure. So anything that you can find that helps you with a preventative structure, be it meetings, be it continuing outpatient, then you're on your way to serious sobriety. So we appreciate that. He's doing well. We just want to encourage him to keep it up.
All right, very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, anything you'd like to add?
Yes, Judge. Just keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you.
And
Thank you.
congratulations, sir. You've done a great job. Keep up the great work. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, Mr. Williams, if you don't have any questions of the court or the team, I'm going to get your next face-to-face date. Mr. Yancey, Mr. Williams is in phase 3, is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. So I believe that would put him to May 3rd of this year for a face-to-face.
All right, very good. May 3rd. Very good. And you all can work out the details. We'll put it on the docket for 9:30 a.m. Mr. Williams, know that we're available if you need us, okay?
Okay,
All right, take care. Good to see you.
thank you. Y'all have a good day.
You do
You
the
too.
same. All right, I'm ready for Mr. Mansell, but I don't see Mr. Mansell on the docket that I have. So is there a reason Mr. Mansell's in the courtroom this morning?
Yes, he should be scheduled for today, Your Honor.
Okay, I don't see him on my, okay, I don't see him on my docket. You see him on the
I will
docket?
add him, Judge. I will add him, Judge. I will add him, Judge.
I'm sorry?
I will add him. I will add him.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
Can somebody read?
All right. Can somebody read?
Okay, hold on. I need everybody to
Okay,
mute.
hold on. I need everybody to mute.
I have feedback and it sounds horrible. All right, very good. Can you all hear me? Just shake your head if you can hear me. Can you hear me? Okay, wonderful. Thank you for muting. I need someone to read. Drew, can you read Mr. Mansell's case number into the record, please?
Okay, let me get it real quick. Ms. Rob, do you have his case number? My computer is not coming up.
Yes, I do. It's
Thank you.
no problem. 2000059 FD.
All right, very good. Thank you, Mr. Mansell. State your name for the record.
Brian Mansell.
All right, Mr. Mansell, how are you?
All right, Mr. Mansell, how are you today?
I'm fine, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm well. I think that echoing is coming.
Well, I think that echoing is coming from your system.
No, I have nothing going on here.
Okay, do you all hear an echo?
Okay, do you all hear an echo? Yes. Yes.
When I mute Mr. Mansell, do you all hear an echo?
No. No.
You're the problem, Mr. Mansell. So this is what we'll do. I'm gonna keep you on mute for a second while I'm talking because it drives me crazy to hear myself repeat myself, right? Reminds me when I had little kids and I used to get them if I had to repeat myself. I wanted to only say things one time. And so I'm gonna unmute you and I'm gonna be quiet while you tell me what's been going on with you, okay? Tell me what's going on. Unmute yourself.
Just doing the regular stuff, Your Honor. Taking my AA classes, my sobriety classes, any other classes. Miss Rob's the information that she sends me, but everything's been going pretty good. You know, this sobriety thing is okay.
What's okay about it, Mr.
What's okay about it, Mr.
Well, you know what, you most definitely, you think clearer. I mean, you got a clearer mind. You can most definitely do a lot of things. You're not stagnant about doing things and procrastinating. You know, your mind is clear. You can do what you got to do, man. I mean, you know, normally when I'm drinking, when I have been drinking, I forget a lot of stuff. I, you know, procrastinate about doing stuff. Nah, no, none of that.
All right, very good. I'm muting you so I don't hear myself repeating. All right, very good. I want to hear from Ms. Robs. Tell me how Mr. Mansell is doing, including tell me what phase he's in.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Mansell is currently in phase 1. He is doing well, Your Honor. He has a total of 82 AA meetings. He's complying with outpatient, adult well-being. He is compliant in terms of his testing at gyms, all negative screenings. He has been sent the information for the sobriety video. No, he's completed the sobriety video. I apologize. And he has been sent the information for alcohol highway safety. He's completed the ARMS program online. And outside of that, Your Honor, he's doing well. No issues to report at this time.
All right, and Ms. Robs, did he already talk to us about his experience at ARMS?
Yes, he did, Your Honor, his previous court date.
All right, wonderful. Are there any issues with Mr. Mansell that the court needs to address, Ms. Robbs?
No, none at this time, Your Honor. He's completely compliant.
That's wonderful. Let me hear from Mr. Reed or Mr. Fikens.
Thank you, Judge. Good report, Mr. Mansell. We are proud of you. Be safe. Thank you, Judge.
And if I might add, Your Honor, Mr. Mansell, keep up the great work. You're doing good. We are proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Mansell, very proud of you. Glad you're working hard, staying sober. I hope that this is a good experience for you, not just one that you'll do in real time, but that you'll do even long after you leave us. Because you seem like you're a really great guy, and probably that's facilitated by the fact that you're not drinking and carrying on, right? And so you can shake your head because I can't hear myself repeat me. All right. All right, Mr. Mansell, I'm gonna unmute you. Anything else you need from the court? Unmute for me.
No, Your Honor, I'm fine. Thank you. Everything is fine.
All right, return to court date for Mr. Mansell, Ms. Robbs.
Your Honor, I have April 19th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. All right, Mr. Mansell, take care of yourself. Good to see you today. And I'll see you again on April 19th. Take care. Bye-bye. All right, let's keep moving. I am ready on, let me go to Antonio Anderson. Mr. Anderson, if you could unmute for me, please.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Mr. Anderson. Yo, we on those kind of terms. Hey, all right, Mr. Anderson. Good morning to you. State your name for the record.
Antonio Anderson.
All right, I have the following matter for you, 190-443-2501. Mr. Anderson, seems like we haven't seen each other in a long time. What's going on with you, Mr. Anderson?
Just staying sober. I got engaged April Fool's Day.
All right, now let's celebrate. I don't know why you did it on April Fool's Day, but you better do it. All right. Mr. Anderson, and she said yes?
Yes, ma'am.
She said yes. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to you. Did you set a date?
Not yet. We going through it.
Okay, well, you want me to set a date? You need me to set a date. Mr. Anderson said, that's why I didn't want to tell you, right? All right. I am happy for you. Happy for you. How well has sobriety been working for you, Mr. Anderson?
It's been good. It's been real good. And I got her on my team. She on my head every day.
Yeah, that's a good team member. Keep you on track, right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very good. Have you been having any struggles with anything with respect to maintaining your sobriety?
Yes, a little bit. I had to kind of catch myself because I almost slipped up. I had my uncle pass and I had two of my cousins I lost.
Okay, I'm so sorry to hear. Oh, thank you for your honesty, Mr. Anderson, because death can make us do some things we don't want to do, right?
Yes,
or
yes.
we shouldn't be doing.
Yes, ma'am. I had to not go to my uncle's funeral, and I had to overcome the alcohol when I went to one of my cousins. I didn't go to the other one, but I had went to one cousin's funeral. I didn't walk up to the casket or nothing like that. I just set it back because I couldn't really physically go up there and see him. So
yeah.
I'm
so sorry to hear about the loss. That's a lot of loss. My condolences to you and your family. But look, Mr. Anderson, I want to commend you that, drinking would have been the easy way to numb the pain, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the easy way. And you chose the best way, which may have been a more difficult way. So I'm extremely proud of you. I'm extremely proud of you.
It was hard. It was hard, Your Honor. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was hard.
I know it was. What did you do? What did you do to overcome or to work through that difficult time period?
I had to go to the gym, stay in the gym for a long time.
Okay. That's a good thing to do. You went and you worked out.
Yes,
Did
ma'am.
you pick up the phone and talk to anybody? Did you go to a meeting?
No, I that would I don't know. I don't know. I didn't try that. I just went to the gym, threw my music on, slammed a couple weights around, and that was really about it. And
Okay.
then went to work. I had went in and worked late.
Okay. All right. But you found something to do that was constructive as opposed to going backwards. And so that speaks volumes to what you have on the inside of you, Mr. Anderson. And I want you to remember that, okay?
Okay.
You have the ability to make tough choices. You have the
Yeah.
ability to say, I know what feels good, but I know what's not good,
Yes, ma'am.
and choose something else. I'm proud of you for that. A lot of us go through life and we don't acquire that skill until we do something really crazy, right? But you
Yes, ma'am.
did it. You did it. Proud of you. What do you
Thank
need us to help you with, Mr. Anderson?
just my license. I'm trying to get one started right now from Secretary of State, but they got me to like June 29th, the one I found now.
Okay, so how many drinking and driving related offenses have you had?
2.
2. So you shouldn't be going to the Secretary of State, right? I need the attorneys to chime in. He should be coming through us because he may not get it through the
Yeah.
Secretary of State.
Your Honor,
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I could, he is going through us. The Secretary of State has all his paperwork from us.
Okay.
The Secretary of State is backed up, Your Honor. So we're going to see if possible we can get him an earlier date, but he's doing everything right. They're backed up. We're going to see if we can push him a little bit as far as the Secretary of State, but he is going through us, trying to get Smart Start.
Wonderful. That's what I want to hear, Mr. Yancey. And I wish that I don't know if somebody, one of the case managers or someone on the team has a relationship with our contact person, that maybe we can get them to give us some special attention. I know everybody wants special attention, but we real special. So because we want our people to be able to drive legally, and they've done the work to drive. So maybe they could help us with, giving us some special attention for those restricted licenses. So let's at least try it. Let's try it. All right, very good. So you're on track, Mr. Anderson. You are. Just be patient. Don't drive until you have it, okay?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything for Mr. Anderson?
Yes, Judge. Congratulations, Mr. Anderson. Good report. Congratulations on the engagement. We're proud of you. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Anderson.
And I'll quickly add, Your Honor, Mr. Anderson, I'm sorry for your loss, but you honored the departed in the best way by showing them your strength. So keep up the great work, sir.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Yancey, anything else you want to add as to Mr. Anderson?
I do, Your Honor. And hopefully to everybody that's listening, he's kind of been the epitome of what it means to be in phase 3. You're going to get things thrown at you, and it's what you do when that happens. And for there to be a loved one that's died, and if you go to the funeral, you're going to drink, and you don't go. That's the epitome of phase 3. And we really appreciate that. And he's really doing well. I applaud him. I congratulate him. And keep it up. Your fiance hopefully is going to really get a good guy because of you as an individual, because of our program, and because of you working the program.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Yancey, when do you have Mr. Anderson coming back for a face-to-face?
On May 3rd, Your Honor, at 9:30.
May 3rd. All right. Very good. You have that, Mr. Anderson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good to see you. I hope that things get better. Continue to do what you're doing, and we're here if you need us, okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. I need to take just a quick break, and then I'll return to court. Thank you for your patience.
Hey, Jens. Jens, you on here?
Yeah, I am.
You got any cases that you would consider high profile?
You mean just in general or today?
I mean, in general, Mr. Wade asking.
One.
What's your name?
Can I tell you off of Zoom?
Yeah, can you got your cell phone with you?
Yeah, I'll text it to you.
Text it to me.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Reed, Mr. Falcon, I'm gonna try to see if the judge will let y'all go in the breakout room with Ms. Andrea Melissa.
Okay.
When the judge come back, I'll just let her know. She, I told Judge she's an old drug court case that she's trying to get. Okay, I sent the ROAs over. So I talked to the probation. She currently on probation in Macomb County. So I talked to the agent out there. So she's doing pretty okay out there.
Would this be a good case for staffing before we do anything today?
She had came on last week, so
we
I'll talk to her, and then we'll see. Maybe we probably need to staff it just to see. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah,
we'll talk. We'll talk.
Okay.
Mr. Reed.
I'm sorry, I was muted.
No, that's okay. I just wanted to know, did you want me to go into the breakout room, or are you going to go?
It doesn't matter, because the only thing, if I go in and talk to her, I'm just going to recommend that we staff it this afternoon. I'm not going to put my recommendation on out the court before talking to the team.
We'll talk about it. Thank you.
I have a recommendation, but I prefer the staff before I put it out there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Is there anyone else that needs to go into the breakout room other than that case, Mr. Griffin?
Not that I know of. I don't know if the other team members have somebody else.
We good morning. We may need to go. I may need Mr. Paul to go into a breakout room on this morning.
Is Mr. Paul in the courtroom?
Yes, he is.
Does he understand what's going on without explaining what's going on right now, Ms. Rouse?
Yes, he does.
Okay.
It was per order of last court date.
Okay. I'll go in with Mr. Paul.
Okay.
And Mr. Franklin, you want to do the other one? If that's okay, you want to do it the other way?
Nope, that's fine, the way you suggested.
Okay, when the judge comes back, let's make that recommendation then.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll do Mr. Paul, and you can do the other case.
Hey, what's going on?
All right, thank you for your patience. Are there individuals that need to go into the breakout room?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, who's going in first and with whom?
I'm going in with Mr. Paul, Judge. That's okay.
All right, so breakout room will be Mr. Paul and Attorney Reed. And then Mr. Fikens, are you going to a breakout room?
Yes, with, I can only pronounce her first name, Andrea
Musale?
Thank you.
I'm butchering,
Melissa.
but I bet you I'm closer than you are.
I know you are.
Melissa.
Oh, Mr. Griffin, you just had to show me. All right, let me see. I will send Miss Andrea and Attorney Fikens. Where's Attorney Fikens? Oh, this is why I put your titles. All right, here we go. Into breakout room number 2. So if all of the parties could please accept your invitations at this time. And everybody else, please mute your phone. All right, very good. I think everybody's good.
Judge, am I going with breakout room 1?
Yes.
Thank you.
An invitation? Yes. All right. I am ready on, let's see. Let's go to Miss Selena, right? Does you all let me know if someone needs the attorney so I can pass their case. If not, I'm going to continue to call my docket. Are we good for Miss Wright this morning?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
All right, very good. If you are on this morning, you don't have your name, I have not seen your face. There's really nothing I can do for you. I'm not going to guess or what have you. So I'll get to you when you decide to come back to court. For the not case managers or Alice J. I'm talking about participants. All right, Miss Wright, good morning to you. State your name for the record.
Good morning, Judge Holmes. My name is Selena Wright.
All right, Miss Wright, I have the following cases for you. I have case number SP 108300941, case number SP 109100001, case number SP 109100002 and 03. I also have case numbers ZA05 8581 and Z8058601. How are you this morning, Miss Wright?
I'm great. I'm great.
Very good. Very good. What's been going on with you? Seems like I haven't seen you in a while. You had some outstanding things that I needed to check on.
That's the 21st.
Okay, of April?
Yes.
All right. You're doing everything you're supposed to do so that you can be in a good position on that date?
Yes.
All right. I need you to do that, Miss Wright. It's very important, okay?
I need to do it.
Yes, absolutely. You need to do it for you first, but I'm asking you to do it because I need you to understand that you need to do it for you, okay?
Yes.
All right, very good. What have you been doing to stay on track, Miss Wright?
Well, I've been working and I work the morning hours, and I'm on a bus, so I'm up at 4:30, out the door at 6, and back in by 5, eat and go to sleep and do it all over again.
All right, what are you doing to take care of you and to make sure that you are feeding yourself with good information to stay on track? What are you doing?
Well, I completed the ARMS program this weekend.
Okay.
Yes, and it was really helpful, and my daughter was understanding because she don't get it. She think people just do it because they want to do it. No.
Oh, yes. Yeah, she has to understand that at some point your will gets lost in, your ability to say no, right? I want to say no, but I'm not able to, and I need the help. And that's why people are here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Tell me what happened at ARMS. What'd you learn?
I went online to stay positive and leave them everything behind me. That's behind me. And I can do whatever. I can do whatever. I haven't had a drink since that stuff I'm going through now. That's been 9 months and I don't want it.
Yes.
I get frustrated sometimes, like this morning, they let us leave 2 hours early. I work in an apartment building. They let us do 2 hours yesterday, and I was worrying about how the trash was going to pile up. I get here, it was like a normal day. So I let it go.
Yeah. Yeah, take care of the things that you can take care of that are going on in that moment. Because when we start stressing about what could happen, what might happen, we might get to that moment in time and none of it happens, right?
Yes. Be all stressed out and get here and it's a normal day.
It's a normal day. There you go. Very, very good. All right. Your daughter is doing okay though?
Yes, yes, it made her understand a lot. But
Okay.
then, it just basically fell on me because my kids, they don't drink
Oh,
or
wow.
smoke weed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Good. And now they will have a mom that can live up to the same standard. How about that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Miss Wright. What do you need help with?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I'm
All
doing,
right.
doing great. Yeah.
Okay, let me hear from the case manager.
Thank you, Your Honor. As reported out, Ms. Wright is doing well. She's in phase 2. She has completed her community service. As she reported, she completed the ARMS online. She completed the alcohol highway safety, the sobriety video. She is in outpatient with development centers with Ms. Brandy Pope. She does mental health counseling for her for grief, which was referred due to the case pending, Your Honor. Um, as she stated, she does have a court date, April 21st. I did mail Miss Wright some information, and I hope she receives that will be helpful to her in terms of what she's completed thus far in drug treatment court. Um, she does need to. We talked about making some payments, and she did report that she is working now. She is ATS compliant, negative screenings. Um, no issues to report at this time, Your Honor. She's compliant and doing a really good job.
All right. I'm so glad to hear that report this morning, Miss Wright. I am. Yes, ma'am. You should celebrate yourself. I know this has not been an easy journey, but you're doing it. You're
Yes.
doing it, ma'am. And
Yes.
that's a wonderful thing.
Yes.
All right. Miss Robs, when do you have Miss Wright coming back? And what is she coming back for?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Ms. Wright returning for a face-to-face April 26, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
Wonderful. That works. All right. You have that information, Miss Wright?
Yes.
Okay. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. We're here if you need us. Keep up the great work you're doing. I'm really hoping that things work out for you with that other matter. Okay.
Yes. Me
All
too.
right. And if you continue to do your part, I'm almost certain it will. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. Good to see you. Thank you for your patience.
Mhm.
All right. Very good.
Work now.
All right. Get back to work then. All right. I
Have a
saw
good one.
you too. I saw Mr. Evans. Okay, you keep disappearing, taking your name off and all of that. Are you ready for your case, Mr. Evans?
Yes, it was just the signal where I was at. I had to do that because I guess my screen had clear. I'm actually at work too. I'm in the building.
Oh, okay. All right. Let me call your case. I have the following for Taiwan Evans, case number 18055100101. State your name for the record, Mr. Evans.
Taiwan Evans.
All right, Mr. Evans, how are things going with you?
It's going great.
It's going great. You're doing everything you're supposed to be doing?
Yes, I am. And
All right.
I've been on the online, I guess it's Smart Recovery.
Okay.
It keeps me occupied too. I mean, I don't get bored, but if I feel like it's more like company, need some company, I go on there because I'm online with like over close to 200 people from all over the world. So.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. And the discussion is on recovery?
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Have you gotten any information on your Oakland County case?
No, I know I get census the 15th of this month.
On the 15th. All
Yeah.
right. How are you feeling about that?
Nervous.
Nervous. Yeah. I just want to encourage you to continue doing what you're doing if you're doing the right thing. And it seems like you are, at least from our perspective. Continue to do what you're doing. Don't lose hope, because every situation has some meaning behind it. I honestly believe that. And somehow we learn from it, or we should learn from it. Shame on us if we don't, but we
Right.
should learn from it. So I'm hoping that things really work out for you in Oakland County. Okay.
Yes.
All right. What do you need from us? Anything?
No.
Okay. You're following the house arrest rules?
Yes, indeed.
All right. I need you to. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Evans?
Good morning, y'all. I didn't get a chance to put my name on the record. Brian Griffin, drug court case manager on behalf of the probation department. Mr. Evans is doing well. He's doing what he's supposed to do. Like he stated, he is getting sentenced on April the 15th. I did talk to the probation agent out there. So they do have him in a program where he's required. It's a treatment-based program where he's counseling. They got him on the, even though he was already on the ankle bracelet for drinking, they have him on that. So I talked to her. It was like the judge is leaning more towards treatment than jail time, but he could face up to a minimum of 30 days to a year. So so as long as he stay in compliance and do what he's supposed to do, she said he just ended up with a judge that's more based on treatment than jail time. So things may work out for him. So he just got to continue to do what he's doing, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Look, Mr. Evans, I hope that if you have a judge that will look at your treatment record with us for 2 years and then say, I still want to do treatment, I hope that works out for you. I don't know if I would be that judge. I just don't know. After 2 years, I don't know if I'd give you another chance at treatment, but I'm hoping that that's what happens for you. But it's up to you, Mr. Evans, to just, to work it. To this time really work your treatment program, to really work it, not try to look for shortcuts and try to, finesse your way through and, come up with excuses and how to get around and all of that, because you have taken a big chunk out of your life doing that stuff with us for 2 years. And so I hope that the judge does lean toward treatment. Whoever they are, they're a better judge than I am. I hope they do lean toward treatment. I don't know that I would. So it is really, really important for you to continue doing what you're doing, if you're doing the right thing, okay?
I'm at like 512 days of being sober, so.
All right, come on, let's celebrate Mr. Evans.
My first time ever counting, so yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Very good. And you can have 500 more days, one day at a time, Mr. Evans. Yes,
Right.
you can. It's up to you. It's really up to you. The tools have been given to you. You just have to pick them up and use them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Mr. Griffin, when do you have Mr. Evans coming back for a review with us?
Your Honor, I'm going to bring him back on May the 3rd, which is a Monday at 8:30 a.m. And then I'll make sure I follow up with Oakland County to see what the sentencing was on April the 15th.
All right. So I thought I was bringing him back every 30 days.
That'll be a month out from today, April the 5th. May the 3rd will be.
Oh, it's April. Miss Griffin,
Yeah.
I'm March. Okay. I'm like, why are we skipping April? All right. All right. I got you. All right. May 3rd is the date. That's fine. May 3rd, 2021, 8:30 a.m. All right, Mr. Evans, hang in there, okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care.
Thank you.
All right. I am ready on Mr. Schwal. And then after Mr. Schwal, I want to do Mr. Bektash. And I can't remember who's monitoring Mr. Bektash's case, but just let me know in the chat if there are any issues, okay? And where we are, because I'm working remotely today. All right. Mr. Schwal, state your name for the record, please.
Scott Schwal.
All right. Good morning to you. I have the following for you: 000-658-3201. How are things going for you, Mr. Schwal?
Pretty good.
Okay. Tell me what's been going on since the last time I was here.
Just been kind of busy. My mom got home from she was in the hospital and therapy inpatient for 2 months with COVID.
Oh.
Dad was in the hospital for 2 weeks with his diabetes, so I've been kind of busy taking care of them.
Okay, is everybody on the mend? Everybody's moving in the right direction?
Yeah, Ma's going to be on oxygen for the rest of her life, but they said it's going to take up to 6 months for her to, to get rid of and get totally over the COVID.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm encouraging people to take that vaccine.
I get mine Thursday, my first shot.
Good. Thank you, Mr. Schwal. I am completely vaccinated. And so, yes, wonderful. That is wonderful. All right. Well, I'm glad you're there and how are you doing? Are you taking care of you?
Yeah, I got another surgery coming up, 26th.
On the 26th of April?
Yeah, I've been putting it off, and it's just I can't do it anymore. I'm
All
not looking.
right.
I've talked to Miss Robbs about it.
Okay. That was going to be my next question. Did you let your case manager know so that she can come up with a plan, case management plan that works for you and works with you?
Yes, I told her I was trying to postpone it, and she told me, "Don't worry about it. Just take care of you first, and we'll work with you," which I really appreciate.
Yes, absolutely. Because you've been doing a great job, no issues. Are you still keeping an open mind and learning, Mr. Schwab?
Oh yeah, yeah. I completed my arms program about a month ago, and that was even though, like I said, I always say it's been 20 years, since my case and all that, but it it doesn't matter. You always can learn something, and I learned that besides drugs and alcohol, there's other addictions like nicotine, just as bad.
I'm sorry, like what?
Nicotine, smoking.
Yeah.
Like I believe it was Miss Porter was saying. I agree with her. It's tough. And majority of my health problems are caused from cigarette smoking. So, I don't have anybody to blame but myself for it. But you learn a lot. You have to go into something with an open mind. If you go in with a closed mind, you're not going to learn anything.
There you go, Mr. Schwab. Wonderful. So even though you haven't had alcohol, you have some other things that you can work on, right?
Oh yeah. I took it. It's a quote I heard or something. It says addiction is giving up everything for one thing. Recovery is giving up one thing for everything.
Yes, I love it. I love it. Addiction is giving up everything for one thing.
And recovery is giving
Recovery
up
is giving up one thing
for everything.
I love it. Somebody make sure you write that down. I love it. Yes. And it is absolutely right. You give up so much when you're caught in the cycle of addiction.
And like I said, it can be anything. It could be food, it could be gambling. It's just and that's one thing I walked away the arts program about is, you gotta look at you can't blame people, for being addicted to stuff. It happens.
It happens. Yeah. But it's up to you to roll up your sleeves and work it. It doesn't, just like it happened, it doesn't get fixed or resolved overnight.
Nope.
You gotta work
it. Takes time.
It takes time. Yes, Mr. Schwab. All right. What do you need us to help you with other than Ms. Robs is going to work out a case management plan, taking into consideration your surgery? What do you need us to help you with?
I have some paperwork here that I want to give Miss Robs about the surgery and everything.
Okay.
But it's too much for me to. I don't know how to. I'm computer illiterate, so I don't know how to put everything into one file and send it to her. So and the mail is just so screwed up. I guess what I'm saying is I should make plans or something to make an appointment with her to bring it down to her. So that way you guys have everything, and because you guys have been working with me on everything, and I just want to make sure I keep everything up to date.
Yes, wonderful. And so Ms. Robs will coordinate that with you, what works best for her so that she has the documentation she needs to have an effective case management plan while you're going through the surgery. And so you all can talk offline and decide what that looks like, okay?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, very good, Ms. Robs. Anything else on Mr. Schwab?
Your Honor, as Mr. Schwab reported, he is doing really well. He does have some medical things. I've been speaking with Mr. Schwab as he reported about him taking care of himself and, not to really stress himself out, and that the courts will work with him, Your Honor, to develop a plan for him. But he's in phase 2, Your Honor. He's completed 100 AA meetings, the arms, the sobriety video, He has completed the alcohol highway safety. He has begun to make payments towards his balance, Your Honor. He does need to complete his community service. We were looking to address that once he attends to his medical issues. And outside of that, Your Honor, he's very compliant, doing a wonderful job at this time.
All right, very good. Any questions for us, Mr. Schwab?
No, Your Honor. I just want to thank everybody for, being patient with me.
And thank you for continuing to work hard. And as long as you're working hard, we are going to work with you, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Ms. Rob, what do you have Mr. Schwab coming back for and on what day?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Mr. Swall returning for a face-to-face, April 26th, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
That's my surgery date.
Okay, you all can work something out before that. And then Ms. Robs she'll know what to do, okay?
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yes, because it's a face-to-face with your case manager.
Oh, okay.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Schwab, good to see you. I'm glad mom and dad are moving in the right direction. I'm hoping that everything works out with you because it sounds like I won't see you before your surgery date, but you know that if you need us, you know how to find us, okay?
I appreciate it, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, take care.
You too.
All right. Let's see, Mr. Bektash, where's Mr. Bektash?
I'm right here.
There you are. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, I don't see you on my docket. Wait, your last name is different. Yes, I do. I see
Makaj, yeah.
Makaj, because I always butcher Makaj. So I wait for you to say it first before I say it. I see you. All right. I have case number U504-712-19. State your full name for the record.
Bektash Makaj.
All right, Mr. Makaj, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Just I got off work at 7. I work midnights. I'm just been hanging in there. Just been really trying to learn how to process my thoughts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not act out on like the negative thoughts that I get in my head. Because it's a daily battle. But I'm sticking in there. I'm going on 7 months clean. I've been clean since September 13th. So, I'm working the program. I still talk to my counselor from the rehab I went to in Westland. What was it called? Safe Step. So yeah, I'm trying to stay connected, through the program.
Very good, very good. And you want to be clean and sober, is that right, Mr. Makaj?
Yeah, I've been dealing with addiction for like 10 years. I'm 26 years old and I've been dealing with it since I was like 16, 17. So yeah, I've lost a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to just focus on on what could happen with my life from now on. Not look back at everything that I've done and lost,
Yes, because you've also gained some really good things since you've decided to get on a path of recovery, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm in my own apartment, so that's a blessing.
Yes, it is. Are you working?
Yeah, I just got off work at 7. I work midnights.
That's another thing that you've gained. You probably have a different circle of supporters, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have my counselor. I mean, my brother's 3 years clean, so I talk to him like a lot. We hang out a lot.
Look, those are 3 things you've gained already from being sober. Those are wonderful things, right?
Yeah.
All right, very good. I know that the way you came to us, you're not in our traditional program. And so I'm going to hear from Mr. Yancey, and then I'll come back to hear from you again, okay?
All right.
All right, Mr. Yancey, tell me what's going on with Mr. Makaj.
Yes, Your Honor, I continue to monitor his screenings. I usually have to call the agency, but I don't have a problem with that because I can't punch him up. But I did call Friday, and he's had negative screenings basically since he said, since September. So we really applaud him for that. We want him to keep up with that. It's good he's keeping up with his counselors and different things. So he's doing well. I don't really have the date of conclusion from his other court at this time. But as far as our monitoring him so far, he's been doing what he says.
All right. Now let me ask you, Mr. McCodge, what's going on with your other court?
Well, I'm confused. What other court? I completed. I had what is he talking about? Wyandotte?
Mr. Yancey, is that who you're talking about? Okay.
Yeah, I closed that case out it was like in September.
Okay.
So that's they closed my case because I was in rehab at the time.
Okay.
So and I got monitored for 90 days, just like you guys.
Okay. All right. And so, Mr. Bigtosh, so do you feel like after a little more monitoring that you'll be okay to do this on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm ready. You know, I've been doing it. I'm just trying to learn how to live life, I guess, sober.
Yes. And it is a learned behavior. It is. It's definitely a learned behavior. And so what I'd like to do is see you back in 30 days. I want you to continue to test. Okay?
All
I'd
right.
like to see you back in 30 days and let's measure your progress then. How does that sound to you?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, what date would that put him back with the court?
Yeah, I believe that would put him back May 3rd.
May 3rd, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, and Mr. Yancey, let's make sure he continues to test. And Mr. McCodge, if you need us, you know where to find us, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you for your patience. Get some rest.
All right, have a good one.
You too, thank you. All right, I am ready on Mr. Bonner, right? If you could unmute for me. Oh, I don't see him. I'm keep moving. Let me see. I am ready on, I think Dominique Walter was on early this morning as well. Ms. Drew, make sure I speak with you all because when I got on court at 8:10 this morning, the courtroom was full. And I don't know who checked in first because the courtroom was not up and running. So if you could, we need to talk about that. Okay. All right. Ms. Walter, good morning to you.
Good morning.
State your full name for the record.
Dominique Walters.
All right. How are you this morning?
I'm doing well, and you?
I'm doing well. You changed up your look.
Yeah, I tried something different.
You
I'm
did.
taking it out now, though, actually.
Okay. That's the wonderful thing. We can switch it up whenever we get ready, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. State your full name for the record.
Dominique Walters.
All right. I need the case manager or someone to read the case number into the record. My docket is cut off.
Yes, Your Honor. It's 1904 653 301.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Robbs. All right, Ms. Walters, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
All right. What you been doing since the last time I've seen you? Tell me about it.
Well, I've been working. I've still been going to my meetings. I did complete one of the programs. I have not started my community service yet, but I plan on starting it this month. And I had to hold back on that because my babysitter, which is my aunt, her husband passed away. So she had went to Texas to be with him. So therefore I didn't have a sitter for a minute, but I'm back on track now.
Okay, you back on track. You're not having any difficulty staying on track?
Nope.
Tell me something you've learned then since the last time I've seen you.
Well, I've learned to be patient, because like with being sober, it takes a lot of patience because like a lot of triggers that I would go to drinking to, like if I was angry or having a bad day or being sad, like I would run to drink and I just have to learn to deal with those raw emotions without happen to be able to go to the store and get a bottle and drink.
Yes, deal with raw emotions. Absolutely. Absolutely. Because then you can make some good decisions, some good assessments, right?
Yes. Because with drinking, like whatever emotions that you are going through, it's still gonna come out, if not worse, once you are drunk.
Yes. Oh my goodness. I hope you're helping somebody in the courtroom this morning. Yes. When you drink on top of an issue, the issue doesn't go away. You're probably going to make it worse, right?
Yes.
At least if you have to come to court and deal with me, you definitely know you've made it worse,
Most
right?
definitely.
It's not even worth it, right, Miss Walker? Miss Walters?
Exactly.
All right. That's a good lesson to learn. What do you need us to help you with?
Well, I did need help with getting a Secretary of State appointment, but I do have one for, I believe it's June 24th.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, that's the closest one I could find. It was in August, but I kept searching. And well, right now I paid off my warrants for Dearborn. I have a court date. It's, I believe, May 12th. So after that, I'm waiting on the Secretary of State appointment so I can get my license back.
Okay, June, I need you to hang in there. Don't drive until you get that license, okay?
I'm trying. I'm hanging in there.
Hang in there. You're in specialty court. We can't drive without a valid license, okay?
Okay.
All right, very good. Miss Robbs, what do you want to tell me about Miss Walters?
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Walters is doing well. She's in phase 2. Ms. Walters is compliant with her therapy at outpatient DRP. She's compliant with her testing at JAMS, negative screens. She's completed the alcohol highway safety and the marijuana burnout insight course. She's been referred to ARMS. She has 70 AA meetings, and she has been referred to for community service through CARE Inc. Um, she's doing really well, Your Honor. No issues to report at this time.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, Miss Walters, you have any questions, anything you need from the court?
Not at the moment.
All right, Miss Robbs, when do you have Miss Walters coming back? It should be for face-to-face, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. And that will be for April 26th.
All right, at 9:30 a.m.
Yes, Your
All
Honor.
right, Miss Walters, I want you to keep up the great work you're doing, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Good to see you.
See you.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Bonner Wright, are you ready? I called your case a few minutes ago. I didn't see you.
Yeah, sorry about that, Judge Holmes. I'm here with my son.
All right, state your full name for the record.
First name Kennedy, last name Bonner Wright.
All right, I have case number 1804516-101. How are you, Mr. Bonner Wright?
For the most part, I'm good, trying to hold everything together.
Okay, tell me a little bit about that, because when you say for the most part, that means there's a part that you're not good on. What's going on?
I just found out my fiance, she got diagnosed with breast cancer, so she got to do the whole chemo and all that stuff. So
okay, how are you handling that, Mr. Bonner Wright?
for the most part, just trying to be there for her whenever she need me and just let her know she can be vulnerable to the situation and just, just let it out the best way she can, and just we got to deal with what we deal with once and present itself.
Yeah. All right. Now, this is the time where you need to be strong and you need to be sober and you need to be working and you need to be being the best father that you can absolutely be. You understand that, right?
Yes, Judge Holmes.
And I know that's a lot on your plate, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a lot. I think I can get through it though, with the support of my family.
I know you can, and especially since you're not drinking, Mr. Bonner Wright.
Mm-hmm.
I know you can do it.
Okay.
I know you can do it. What are you doing to just work through some of those issues? Are you talking with your therapist? Are you going to meetings? How are you doing?
Going to some Zoom meetings. I ain't been able to attend Amherst every day for outpatient, but I've been doing Zoom meetings and just being around my immediate family, because my immediate family know what's going on. So they said they're gonna step up and help try to keep the kids when we need them to watch the kids. because she about to have a lot of doctor's appointments, and just rely on my immediate family for the most part, and her immediate family.
All right. And do they encourage you to stay sober, Mr. Bonner Wright?
Yes, me and my mother was talking about that last night.
Okay. All right. I remember your mom came to the courtroom with you a couple of times, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she seems no nonsense.
Yeah, she don't play.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good person to have in your corner, especially
Yeah.
during these critical times where you're gonna have to make some good decisions, okay?
Okay.
What's going on with your work, employment?
I was waiting on Chrysler, but I found some sooner than that. I'm gonna just wait for when Chrysler call me back or reach out to me. But I went and took my drug test for it's called LG Energy Solution. I think they do the batteries for the GMs. I did my drug test at Concentra Friday. So the latest the lady gonna get back with me is Wednesday, I believe. Hopefully I can start no later than this Friday.
Look at you. I know that drug screen is coming back negative.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the background to clear.
All right, look at you. Aren't you
Yeah.
proud of yourself?
Yes, I am.
I'm proud of you. Yes, sir. Things are turning around for you.
Yeah.
They are. Wonderful, Mr. Bonner Wright. You should be proud of yourself. I'm very proud of you.
I
That is
am.
absolutely wonderful. All right.
Thank you.
What do you need us to help you with?
Just keep me and my fiance and my family in y'all prayers. That's about it.
All right. You know we're here for you if you need us, right?
Yes. I've been reaching out to Miss Robs.
All right. You have a wealth of information and resources available to you. You just have to open your mouth and say something, okay?
Okay.
All right. Miss Robs, it's a pleasure to staff Mr. Bonner Wright this morning. His hearing, oh goodness, we've come a long way. What's going on? I heard Mr. Bonner Wright's version. Miss Robs, tell me what's really going on.
Your Honor, honestly, Mr. Bonner Wright is doing so great at this time, Your Honor. He is in phase 2. He's completed one portion of the arms. He is planning to begin the other portion. He's doing it online. He's completed his community service hours, Your Honor. He's completed the alcohol highway safety, the sobriety video, 100 AA meetings. He is going to get back on track with his outpatient. We discussed him contacting Elmhurst on today to get back into the swing of his sessions with his therapist, Ms. Collins. He did report, Your Honor, as he reported, new employment. He's looking to get back, receive feedback from them. He's doing really well. No missed testing at ATS, all negative screenings, compliant. Just doing really well, Your Honor. And if I may, Your Honor, we had staffed his case that he had a face-to-face. And so I wasn't able to make the recommendation. I would like to make the recommendation on today, Your Honor, for promotion to phase 3. Mr. Bonner Wright is doing well, Your Honor. I just want to give him an incentive to make the recommendation, Your Honor, give him the incentive to continue to keep doing a great job. And just overall, he's doing a good job, Your Honor.
All right. Any objection to promoting Mr. Bonner Wright to phase 3?
No objections, Judge.
All right. Mr. Bonner Wright, are you ready?
Yes, I am, Judge Holmes.
Yes, I believe you are ready. Look, phase 3, you have to work as hard as you did in phase 1. Make some good decisions about who you keep company with, where you go, what you eat, what you drink. Make sure you make good decisions about utilizing resources that are available to you to help you navigate life's challenges, because this is the last stretch. This is the maintenance phase where you show yourself first, and then you show us that you're ready to do this without the court's intervention. You ready for the challenge, Mr. Bonner Wright?
Yes, I am, Judge Holmes.
Then let's do it. Come on, everybody. Let's congratulate Mr. Bonner Wright for his promotion.
I appreciate it.
Phase 3. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Yes, sir. So proud of you. Oh, my goodness. My, we have come a long way. We on the stretch. We on the last stretch. Come on, let's hold out for each other. We on the last stretch, sir.
Okay.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Bonner Wright, you have so much potential. I hope that you have tapped into it since you have been with us. You have so much value. I hope that you have tapped into that self-value since you have been with us. And you have so much drive. I hope that you have tapped into that drive as well since you have been with us, because you're going to go a long way in life. And you need to. It just don't make sense to have all of that and not go far in life.
Yeah, I agree.
Now, thank you for agreeing with me on that. My goodness. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything y'all want to say to Mr. Bonner Wright?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations on the good report. Congratulations on the promotion. We are proud of you. You should be proud of yourself. Keep up the good work, Mr. Bonner Wright, and be safe. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, sir.
And if I might add, Your Honor, Mr. Bonner Wright, we've had a great, the ups have been ups and the downs have been downs, but what you're doing it, Mr. Bonner Wright, and you should be proud of yourself because you're really making all these decisions which are going to change and affect your life, and you're doing it in the best way possible. You're doing it for yourself, so we're proud of you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yes, we are. All right, very good. Miss Rob, Mr. Bonner Wright should be having a face-to-face. And so tell me, when do you have him coming back?
Yes, Your Honor. I have Mr. Bonner Wright returning, Your Honor, for face-to-face May 3rd, 2021 at 9:30 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Bonner Wright?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I want you to keep doing what you're doing. Reach out to us if you need us, just to cheer you on, encourage you, point you in the right direction. We're here and we're willing to do it, okay?
Okay, thank y'all so much.
All right, good to see you.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I inquire of the court a matter?
Yes.
Could I spend a little bit of time in the breakout room with Mr. Johnson? He has some pre-trials up today, and I need to sort those out with him.
Mr. Nolan Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. All right, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Fikens, I am going to send you to breakout room. No, hold up. Nope, I'm about to botch this up. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, you're gonna go to breakout room number 3. So please accept that invitation.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, let's keep going. I have, let's go to Ariana Kennedy. Miss Kennedy, if you could unmute for me. Are you there? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. State your name for the record.
Arian Kennedy.
All right, Miss Kennedy, I have the following for you. I have case number SP 11050221. How are you this morning?
I am wonderful.
All right, tell me what that means. I love to hear that people are wonderful.
I'm actually having a really good week. I was able to finish my intensive outpatient, so that's completed. And I didn't know if I was going to make it through that one. That was real hard.
Okay. Okay, but you made it.
Yes, I did.
And what were your takeaways, if anything?
Takeaways
you can share.
I believe somebody said it earlier, but I think the hardest part is dealing with your raw emotions, learning how to deal with it without being able to numb like I normally would have.
Okay. All right. And so you learned some techniques that would help you to do that in intensive outpatient?
Yes.
Wonderful. I hope that you will use them, that you'll remember those techniques and use them. How are you doing with coping with some other life changes that you've had recently?
I'm actually ordering a necklace because me and my mom had plans to travel the world. So I'm getting a necklace with her ashes in it so that I could take her with me and still try to go to some of them places. So she's still with me.
All right. Are you still talking to someone about processing the loss of your mom?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Is that beneficial to you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm very, very glad to hear that. All right. What's been difficult for you, Miss Kennedy?
Dealing with life on life terms, realizing that no matter what happens, you know, that there's always going to be problems. You're always going to have issues.
Oh yeah, that's something incredible. Deal with it on life's terms. There's always going to be something, right?
Right.
So what's important, since there's going to always be something? Is it important that it's always something? We know that's going to happen, or how we respond to it?
How we respond to it.
Yeah, how we respond to it. Because you said it, life is something's always going to be happening, right?
Yes.
Best of days, you can get that phone call or whatever, right? And it's how you respond to it. It's definitely how you respond to it. What do you need us to help you with?
Currently, I think I'm okay.
Okay. All right. Very good. What's going on with your work situation?
I'm working. I work with Liberty Tax as well as Ford Field.
Okay. And how's that going?
That's going wonderful, actually.
Okay. Very good. Very good. All right. Alice J., have you been meeting with Miss Kennedy?
Yeah, she checks in with me at group while she's at work or in the bathroom or something. She'll figure out a way to get on there. You know, I appreciate that. And you know, she's doing great. I just, you know, want her to stay focused and continue to check in group. I got some grief sessions coming up. Well, I got some really good people gonna come on group and help the girls, because we got a lot of girls grieving loss right now. So, and
Yeah.
just so that, yeah. But she's doing great as far as I can see.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. Let me hear from the case manager on Miss Kennedy.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland. Miss Kennedy is doing well right now. Despite all the things that have happened to her recently, she is compliant with all of her requirements for court. And actually, she has completed her arms. She has completed her community service. She has completed her Dr. Alexander with the care. She did all the sobriety video. She has remained negative for her screens. She's scheduled to graduate. I have her down for May 7th. 2021.
All right.
Graduation. And her balance is paid. However, she did receive a $50 warrant, I think a warrant fine or fee on there. And I was going to ask the court if she could possibly have that waived. She would then have a zero balance with the court. And one other recommendation that I was going to make, because she's within a month of, of graduating, looks like she's on a good path. She's ready to graduate as of today at this point. So I was asking too, if she could go down to testing one time per week for the next 4 weeks that she's going to remain in the court with us.
All right. Thank you. First, let me address the warrant cost. Ms. Drew, I'm going to waive that $50 warrant cost for Ms. Kennedy. And so if you could do that, that would be great. And then secondly, I'd like to hear from the team, or I'd like to know from the team, any objection to reducing Ms. Kennedy's testing to one time per week. Please don't unmute yourself. You're not in hearing. So we don't want to hear your conversations. Thank you. All right.
No objection, Your Honor.
No objections, Judge.
All right, very good. Alice J., no objection? Uh-oh, we can't hear you. Shake your head no, if no objection. We still couldn't hear you. Wonderful.
Absolutely not, Your Honor.
All right, there you go. All right, very good. Then I'm granting the request. Your testing is going to be reduced to one time random per week. I'm really counting on you. You're in the last little stretch. I'm really, really counting on you to continue to walk in recovery, because you deserve it, Miss Kennedy. You really do. Ms. Cleveland, these last 30 days, you should be putting together what her aftercare will look like. What are some recommendations that you're making that she should be continuing to do, whether, even though she doesn't have the course intervention? I won't be able to make you do it, but at least we want to make it available to you so that you know it's there and what we're recommending, whether that's coming from the intensive outpatient treatment provider, Alice J., or from Dr. Alexander. You may want to poll those individuals. What are some things based on their dealings with Ms. Kennedy that would be beneficial to her in an aftercare program for her to work on staying clean and sober and being in recovery for the rest of her life without the court's intervention? And I'd like to see that before she graduates. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor. I certainly will. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Ms. Kennedy, any questions for the court?
No, and I would like to thank you for waiving that fee for me.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're almost there. You're almost there. So very proud of you, Ms. Kennedy. I am very proud of you. All right. So Ms. Cleveland, when do you have Ms. Kennedy coming back?
I have her scheduled for graduation on Friday, May 7th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
All right. Very good. Did you get that, Ms. Kennedy? Oh,
yes, I do.
May 7th is not going to be a good date for graduation.
Uh-oh.
It's not.
Okay. Would you like to do that?
We can do it that Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday the 6th. Would that be okay?
May 6th for graduation is good. So if you all had any other candidates that you were presenting on that Friday, I need to push them to Thursday. May 7th is not a good date.
Thank you,
All right.
Your Honor.
All right, very good. If no questions, keep up for us, Ms. Kennedy, keep up the great work, and we'll see you for graduation.
I will see you.
All right, thank you, Alice J. If you don't have any other cases, I'll touch base with you later today. All right, take care.
Bye-bye, Your Honor.
All right, bye-bye. All right, there is someone who's been in my court. You've been here all morning, ma'am, on that iPhone, which I sent you a message. You didn't respond to it. But I'm gonna ask you to unmute. Tell me your name because I'm not recognizing you.
Martasia Pryor.
Miss Pryor, I don't see you on my schedule. Miss Drew?
Is she supposed to be? Is she supposed to be on there?
Who has Miss Pryor's case?
I do, Your Honor. I thought she was tomorrow.
Miss Pryor, you just gonna sit in my courtroom today and you on for tomorrow?
I thought it was for today. I thought he said April 5th.
All right. Mr.
Because I usually come every Monday, like every other Monday. So.
All right. Mr. Yancey?
Yes.
Do you have Ms. Pryor's information?
I'm sure I do.
Ms. Drew, do you have Ms. Pryor's case number?
What's Miss Pryor's first name?
Martasia.
Your Honor, I have it as well.
Can you spell that?
Oh, you have a case number, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, Your Honor, it's 2005-579-901.
All right.
Okay.
Mr. Yancey, are you ready to present for Miss Pryor? If not, she's gonna have to come back tomorrow.
Your Honor, I believe I can present for her if we want to do her today.
Okay, you need a moment?
Probably just 1 minute.
Okay, I'll come back to her. I'll have you mute, Miss Pryor. Okay. And read your chat from me. I sent you early this morning. All right, let's go to Nolan Johnson, please. Mr. Johnson, let me have you unmute for me. State your name for me.
Nolan Johnson.
Good morning, Mr. Johnson. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Good to see you. Let me place your case numbers on the record. I have SP 114-735, 2 counts 1 and 2. I have case number SP 114-733, 5 counts 1 and 2. All right.
Your Honor, there's also
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Mr. Fikens.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. There's also 2 review matters that were on the amended docket. That's why he's here today, but he has 4 matters up for pretrial and hearing today, which we had a deal on. So I just wanted to, the 4 cases that you read are the ones that are pending and we need the court's help in getting those resolved. We have an offer from the prosecutor and we stand ready to put those 4 cases to get those adjudicated.
All right, that's fine. But where are his other 2 cases that should be up for review that are part of his specialty court case?
They originally set for Thursday, and I saw from Ms. Drew there was an amended docket that she sent most recently.
Yes, they're on, yes, I'll reschedule. He's on the amended docket.
And we're going to talk about this because Ms. Drew, because I know that there are times when people ask me to change things, but case managers should not be coming to you just changing my docket, because that's how we start losing things. And then when I get my time report, my delayed matters report, then I have to explain why this person had 3 over here and then these are tolling, and that's not fair to you. So we need to get a little system in place where we can make sure that we're not putting you in a position where now you're adding all of these things and then on the back end, I'm having to report and people changing dates. We can't do that. All right, so case managers, we need to talk about that and we'll work that out. We'll come up with something. All right. So Mr. Fikens, what I'd like to do, I'll start off with the 4 matters that are up today that are pending that I've already read into the record. And so you have the offer from the people, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor.
And your client wishes to take advantage of that offer?
He does, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Johnson, is that your understanding today that you're going to take advantage of the people's offer on today for 4 outstanding matters?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, wonderful. Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, thank you. You can place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And Your Honor, just so the record is clear, he'll be tendering a guilty plea on SP 114-73522. That's driving while license suspended. The offer is that if he pleads guilty on that, the court could consider reducing that to failure to display and dismiss the other 3 matters.
All right, and would that matter be added to his specialty court contract?
We would ask that to happen, Your Honor, if that's okay.
All right, thank you. And I don't have an issue with that. All right, Mr. Fikens, you may proceed with establishing that your client understands his constitutional rights with respect to all of these matters.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, you understand that in these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you wish to waive that right and tender a guilty plea on one of the matters today, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing so freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised you anything to get you to plead guilty today?
No, sir.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to his constitutional waiver. May I proceed with the factual basis?
Yes, you may.
Thank you. Sir, on ticket SP 114-73522, on the date and time listed in the citation, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
Were you stopped by a police officer?
Yes, sir.
Did that police officer ask you to produce a valid license?
Yes, sir.
And at that time, was your license suspended?
Yes, sir.
Your Honor, I'm satisfied as to the factual basis.
I am as well. I'm accepting your plea of guilty. I'm also going to follow the recommendation to reduce that charge to failure to display a valid operator's license. I'm adding SP 114-73522 to the specialty court contract. And I am dismissing the remaining 3 matters. I'm dismissing them without prejudice with the stipulation of probable cause.
Defendant would so stipulate.
All right, wonderful. Thank you. All right, and so now I need the other 2 case numbers. Going forward, Mr. Johnson is going to have 3 matters that will appear on my record. What are the other 2 case numbers for Mr. Johnson?
Your Honor, that's Z8066861, Z8067991.
All right, thank you, Mr. Griffin. And with respect to now the 3 matters that are on Mr. Johnson's specialty court contract, Mr. Griffin, why don't you go ahead and update us on Mr. Johnson?
Hey, Your Honor, I'm talking with Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson is doing good. He's been testing, no problem with testing. He's attending outpatient treatment and group
Wait, where did Mr. Johnson go? He just disappeared. Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, my phone acting. I'm trying to get it back.
Okay, you can hear us though. Okay,
There
that's
you
good.
go.
Go ahead,
There we
Mr.
go.
Griffin.
Yeah, he's attending outpatient and group session at Adult Wellbeing Services. I'm waiting for an updated progress report, but he has been in compliance with that. He's still working on his health. I talked with him yesterday, still attending therapy, trying to get himself back together. They still coming in-house for the therapy. So kind of got a low road to recovery. Still not back to work yet. Still, waiting to get back to work. When I talked to him yesterday, just tried to encourage him to stay positive and, keep doing what he's doing. So he's making the changes that he needs to make in his life, to be a better father and to get himself together. So, but other than that, seems to have a positive attitude, Your Honor, and working the program.
All right, very good, very good. And Mr. Griffin, I want to make sure that we get, and we'll talk about these changes. So I'll just save it because it's not even fair to put it on the record at this point. But there are some things that I need with respect to all of our cases. And we'll talk about that later. All right. And so, Mr. Johnson, you've heard the report. How are you feeling so far about working the program?
I'm feeling good. Feeling real good.
Tell me what you like or dislike so far.
I dislike that I can't drive.
Okay, we get it.
That's it. But other than that, I've been learning from it though. Been learning.
Tell me something you've learned.
One of the things that triggers me to like take a drink or have a drink is like anger, and a lot of anger issues come from like me not forgiving people. So I was told to, for one, I'm just gonna be honest. My dad gets on my nerves, and he's been like that since I was a kid. So I was told to forgive him, give him a call, and make amends with him. So that's what I did. I'm working on that, just forgiving people.
Look at you, Mr. Johnson. You doing some real work. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you realize what triggers you to drink.
Exactly.
And so that anger is not healthy for you, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I'm glad, look, men have a hard time. I'm gonna talk about y'all for a second. Men have a hard time apologizing and making amends and just saying, hey, I don't have to be right and you don't have to be wrong, but let's fix this. I applaud you for being able to do that.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, I applaud you. I do. I just started reading this great book called Setting Boundaries, Keeping Peace. And it is awesome. And I'm mentioning that because part of just the couple of chapters that I had an opportunity to read this weekend talked about how when we're so angry with people, right, we don't set boundaries for them. We just cut them off. But unfortunately, they are people that are strategically in our lives that we can't give back, right? Like a mother, a father, a child, could be a husband. We could give husbands back. But a wife, you can't give wives back. We can give husbands back. We can't give wives back. And it talks about instead of letting that anger isolate you, that it's okay to be angry, but be healthy and set boundaries. Because maybe that person really is doing something that makes you angry. But set boundaries and keep peace, because anger is a self-destructive force. And so if you want to Google it. Setting boundaries, keeping peace. Setting boundaries, keep the peace. That's the name of the book. And I've just read like the first 3 chapters, and it was just awesome because it's so true. Like, you can't write off your family. You can, but you're the one that's angry, and you're the one that's going to suffer from it, right? They ain't even thinking about you. Most of the time, they don't even know you mad at them. They don't even know. They thought you forgot about that money you loaned them and they didn't pay back. They like, you worried about that couple of $100? That was 10 years ago. You have to set healthy boundaries. Maybe this is just a family member I don't loan money to. I don't get to write them off and be angry and then self-destruct. It's a great book. I'm only 3 chapters in. It's phenomenal. I encourage everybody, if you're struggling with anger or inner feelings that may cause you to self-destruct, read it. Set some healthy boundaries for yourself and for other people. Yeah. I'm proud of you, Mr. Johnson.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it.
I am. All right, you done rolled up your sleeves. You ready to work this program, aren't you?
Yes. Yes,
All
I am.
right. Very good. You taking care of yourself health-wise?
Just doing what I can do. You know, it's basically like something I just got to go through. I can't take no shortcuts in this. So
No shortcuts. Oh, wow. Look at how this injury is going to teach you about life. No shortcuts in life.
taught me how to choose my friends too.
Yeah. 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 No shortcuts in life. And you have to be careful how you choose your friends. Absolutely. I'm proud of you that you're doing the work. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike, is anything asked to Mr. Johnson?
Just keep up the work, Mr. Johnson. You're doing a good job. We're proud of you. Be safe. Be proud of yourself. And don't worry about apologizing. January the 1st, I apologize for the whole year,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
court's aware of that. So I can say I'm sorry, I apologize, and I do it on January the 1st, and the court's aware of that. So
Yeah.
keep up the good work, Mr. Johnson. Thank you. Thank you.
And Your Honor, if I might add, first of all, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Reed calls me up and apologizes on January 1st as well. So that's, he does it across the board to everybody.
Yeah.
But anyway, keep up the good work, sir. You're doing a great job. It was good talking to you this morning in the breakout room, and we're very proud of you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Mr. Griffin, what do you have for Mr. Johnson for return to court?
April 19th, Your Honor, at 8:30 a.m.
All right. You have that, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. Very good. You keeping your journal of your meetings that you're attending?
Yes.
Okay. Wonderful. I want you to do that because I want you to spend some time reflecting. Okay?
Okay. It makes sense.
Yes, sir. All right. You get to see your growth and your progress. That's important. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good to see you. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Okay, good to see you too. You have a good one.
You too.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Porter, let's try it again. Let me have you unmute. Mr. Yancey, are you ready for Miss Porter?
Ms. Pryor, yes.
Miss Pryor. Why am I calling her Miss Porter? All right. Let's do it because she don't have her name up. There we go. All right. Mr. Yancey, I think you placed the case number 20055799901.
That's correct.
For Miss Pryor. Miss Pryor, state your full name for me.
Martasia Pryor.
All right, Miss Pryor, how are you doing today?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm good. At the restaurant, were you all open during the holidays?
Yes, we were.
You were busy?
Yeah, every Sunday is normally super busy.
All right, that's a good thing, right?
Yes.
Very good. You taking good care of yourself, Miss Pryor?
Yes, everything has been everything. I haven't had a problem with anything, no slip ups, no reason to slip up. I've been screening and talking to Miss Ellison every Monday, and everything been great. No problems at all.
All right. Anything you need us to help you work on?
No, I had talked to Mr. Yancey just as far as tickets or how much I owe to get my license. And I didn't ask him this, but just how much I owe for like court fees and stuff so I can start paying for that.
All right. Mr. Yancey will get with you all one-on-one outside of court and have some discussion with you about that, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tell me something you've learned, Miss Pryor, since the last time I've seen you.
Me and Miss Ellison, we talked about some stages of recovery.
Okay.
And a few of them were like maintenance and action, preparation, contemplation.
Okay. What are your thoughts?
And just like the meanings of those, like action, for instance, like once you admit to like that you have a problem, then that's when you take action into taking the steps into doing what you got to do to get through recovery.
Yes, but you have to admit there's an issue, right?
Yes.
All right. Have you gotten there yet, Miss Pryor?
Yes, ma'am, I have.
Good. Very good. So then you're doing the work, right?
Yes. It's not a problem with nothing at all.
All right. Very good. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, if anything?
No, that was it. Just what I just mentioned with the tickets and things.
Okay. All right. Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me about Miss Pryor?
Your Honor, Ms. Pryor, she's doing pretty good right now. I did talk to Miss Ellison last week about Miss Pryor. She said that Miss Pryor is engaged. That's the biggest thing that we want. She's trying hard. I think she's pretty serious about the sobriety and the benefits to it as far as her and her family. So right now, she hasn't been in the program long, but she's doing pretty good. Applaud her for that. Her screenings have been negative. She's making her screenings. So, one thing she hasn't mentioned that she's doing really well on, that she had a big concern in the beginning, is time management. So she's doing pretty good with her time management. So far she's done pretty good, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful, wonderful. When do you have Miss Pryor coming back, since she's a day early? Now, Miss Pryor, listen to this return to court date.
I'll make sure I'm on the right date next time.
If right now, if you want a Monday to not confuse you, at least right now, then we can put you down for April 19th, 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
How does that work?
That's fine, because I don't work on Mondays at all, so that's perfect.
Okay.
All right. Very good, very good. Then we're gonna be on the right day next time. All right.
Yes.
All right. Good to see you. I want to encourage you to keep up the work. I hope that you're going to your meetings and you're journaling what you're giving or what you're taking away, hopefully so that you can see some progress in your life. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Very good. If no questions, I'll see you then.
Okay. Thank you. April 19th.
Yes, ma'am. April 19th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Let's go to Miss Andrea. If you could unmute. Mr. Pikens, Mr. Reed, I can't remember who went into the breakout room with Miss Andrea.
I did, Judge.
You did? All right, there you go. Let me place your case number on the record. And I don't see it. Am I missing it? It's not on my document.
It's on the docket. Yeah.
I'll have it, Your Honor.
Do I have, I must not have an updated docket then.
I sent you another docket.
Oh, Mr. Griffin had sent me a docket this morning. All right. Mr. Griffin, go ahead and read that into the record for me.
Okay, Your Honor, there's two cases. The first case is U44038-508, and the second case is U433-55708.
All right, thank you. And let me have you state your name for the record, ma'am.
Andrea Michelle Moliso.
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 Moliso. Yes.
Moliso.
Yep.
Moliso. Okay, I got it. I got it. All right. Wonderful. Thank you for being with us this morning. Do you agree to have your hearing today by way of Zoom, which is also aired live on YouTube?
Yes.
All right. Wonderful. Mr. Fikens, tell me what's going on with Ms. Moliso.
Your Honor, it appears that Ms. Moliso was in drug treatment court back in 2012 and 2013 on the two cases mentioned by Mr. Griffin. I believe Mr. Griffin has a little bit more background as to what she's been going through lately or what she's been doing lately. He is on probation in Macomb County, testing twice a week, undergoing therapy and treatment. At a place called Adapt, I believe. And she is on probation there. These are two old cases which she received, and part of the process in Macomb is to have her resolve the matters here. I told Ms. Moliso that she did walk away from the drug treatment court program. We would be doing, there'd have to be some a movement towards resolving these matters, and it might involve some court supervision. Although I do want the court to note that she is under, it sounds like pretty substantial probation underneath Macomb County. So maybe Mr. Griffin has more information than I do on that. I would ultimately, Judge, I'd like to recommend, if we are staffing today, that we take this matter to staffing to figure out what are the best ways that we can help Ms. Moliso I told her we don't necessarily want to double up on your treatment, but we also are a drug treatment court and we know something about how to treat drug cases. She tells me she hasn't been under the influence of drugs. Her drug of choice was heroin. It's been some years ago, though there was a recent possession case in Macomb County in October of
Recent
last year.
possession case.
In October of last year. That's what got her on probation in Macomb County.
Oh, okay, got it.
So, yeah, that's the most recent. She tells me that she hasn't used before then, and that it was merely a possession case with a friend or an acquaintance or someone out there who had her hold on to some stuff. Whether that's right or not, she did plead guilty to that in Macomb County, and that's what has caused his probation. So, I'm sorry, I'm taking up so many words to say that what I'd like to do is have the team staff this. I think Mr. Griffin might have some thoughts and ideas about what to do next, or maybe other team members do. And I told Ms. Moliso that we, if the court agrees that we should staff first, that she might be coming back at some, tomorrow or some other time. However, this court feels about that.
All right, and that's exactly what I'd like to do, because I do need the prosecutor to weigh in on this matter, because you did walk away from drug treatment court, and so that comes, there's some things we have to do because you walked away.
And can I say something, please?
Hold on, let me finish, and then I'll give you an opportunity to speak. But I would like to staff and hear, because I do want to hear from the prosecutor. And then, of course, Mr. Griffin, if there's additional information that you have, I'd like to hear about that in staffing as well. Yes, okay. Ms. Moliso?
Yes, I also, when I was going to the rehab, the reason I walked away is I went to the hospital twice and I found out that I had rheumatoid arthritis and OA arthritis. And because I was in severe pain, that's why I went to the hospital. And that's what I found out. So I couldn't do the work. And they wouldn't treat me.
Okay, well, I know there are people that have rheumatoid arthritis and osteoarthritis, which is OA, and they live very normal lives. So that wouldn't be a reason to walk away from drug treatment court. But we'll get an opportunity to staff the matter with the prosecutor available, as well as the rest of the team. And then we'll make some decisions going as a team. I'd like to get some input from the team before I make a decision. And so I'd like for Ms. Moliso to return to court. If we could try to do it this week, that would be great. I'm not certain what my docket looks like for the week, but if you all could give me a date.
Well, I would recommend, and this is more selfish, Judge, only because we have a sort of a big docket tomorrow, and so I hope we might not be able to get it all done by tomorrow. I'm not sure, but maybe Thursday or Friday, which seems a little bit later, but that's just a suggestion.
Miss Drew, does Thursday or Friday of next week work as a good date to bring back Ms. Moliso's case?
We want to double check. It looks like, let's see. Thursday is a better day, Judge.
Okay, let's bring it back on Thursday then. Okay.
Okay. Time. What
that
time?
Would be the 8th of April, and that would be at 8:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
And then that gives us the opportunity to dig in and see what's going on.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for your patience this morning. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right. I am ready on. I have a couple of things. Let's go to Miss Cook. Miss Cook, if you could unmute for me. Good morning, Miss Cook.
Good morning.
State your name for the record.
Deandra Cook.
All right, I have the following matter for Ms. Cook, Z785139, and case number 195061811. Ms. Cook, how are you today?
I'm fine, and you?
I am doing very well. What have you been doing since the last time I've seen you, Ms. Cook?
Just working, taking care of my children.
Okay, are they still schooling from home, doing school from home?
We half and half.
Okay, how's that working out?
It just started. It's fine.
It's fine?
Yes.
Okay, how's work going?
It's okay.
It's just okay?
That's it.
That's it. All right, you showing up every day you're supposed to?
Yes.
Now that's okay then. They giving you a paycheck when you show up?
Yes.
Then it's okay. All right, Miss Cook. All right. What have you been doing to work on you?
Well, I'm about to complete the IRS program and my community service. And pay the
Okay.
little money I own, and I should be good.
All right. Very good. Very good. How are you feeling so far about your progress?
I'm feeling good.
You feel good about it?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Miss Cook?
Like Ms. Cook stated, I had a conversation with her, talked to her, outlined to her what she needed to do to finish the program. So she started the Orange program, so she needed to complete that. She signed up for community service. She started her community service at Mother Waddles. She owes a total of $365 in court costs. And so those that she needs to get complete. So she's aware of that. She's in phase 2 of the program. Other than that, she's been testing, no problems with testing. She started back work, and like she stated, she half and half with the kids with the schooling and everything. So Ms. Cook has been doing very well. So we're just trying to get to the finish line. So I outlined everything for her and what she needs to do to to complete the program and continue to work on herself, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. Ms. Cook, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
I do not.
All right. Anything you need from us?
No.
No. All right. Very good. Mr. Griffin, when do you have Ms. Cook coming back?
Your Honor, it'll be April the 26th at 9:30, and that'll be for a face-to-face. And then if anything in between there, if she completed anything, I'll make sure I update you on that.
All right. Wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, anything that you'd like to add as to Ms. Cook?
Yes, Ms. Cook, good report. Keep up the good work. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a good job. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Be safe, Ms. Cook. Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'd just like to add, Ms. Cook, you are doing it in all the right ways. Therefore, we're very proud of you. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Very good. All right, Ms. Cook, we'll see you on April 26th at 8:30 a.m. I'm sorry, at 9:30. Is that correct, Mr. Griffin? It's a face-to-face?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, got it. All right, very good. Keep up the good work, Ms. Cook.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye. All right. Mr. Smith, I don't know why you coming into my courtroom at 10:37. I don't know why. I don't want you to tell me right now either. All right, I am ready to go to Mr. Paul. Mr. Paul, if you could unmute yourself, please. All right, good morning, Mr. Paul.
Good morning.
State your name for the record.
Keith Paul.
All right, I have the following matters. SP 105079111, SP 103000531, U 452-59218, and case number 195230301 for Keith Paul. Mr. Paul, why you needed to go in the breakout room this morning?
I had to get my AA meetings together.
They took you in the breakout room to get your AA meetings together?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Paul. Somebody tell me why Mr. Paul went in that breakout room this morning.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yes.
Good morning.
Mr. Paul went into the breakout room because on his last court date, Your Honor, he was ordered to attend one AA meeting per day. Mr. Paul failed to do so, and I wanted to make sure, just to stress the importance again to Mr. Paul, once you order him to do something, Your Honor, that he must do it. He must take this program serious. And so Mr. Paul reported he didn't really understand my question over the phone. And so I reiterated, and initially he told me 4 meetings that he had since his last court date. Then he told me he had 8 meetings, Your Honor, which would still not be enough to cover the 1 meeting per day as you have ordered, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Why aren't you doing what the court ordered you to do?
Because I was really seeking a job, and trying to get situated about moving and things like that. But I have made like 8 meetings up, but I can make more up to you.
No, first of all, you're not making meetings up to me. These meetings are for you. Secondly,
Yes.
every day means every day. There are meetings offered all over the place, everywhere virtual, every country, Mr. Reed, right? Or some countries. And there is no reason why you should not be in a meeting every day. So now, Mr. Paul,
Yes.
I don't know what you would be doing that you couldn't get a meeting in every day. But what I do know is you need to get a meeting in every day.
I will.
It's for you. It's not for me. It's for you. It's for you. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
What have you learned in the meetings that you did attend?
Well, we was talking about drinking and driving, and they had me stand in front of the class and pronounce my name out, and it was on Zoom, so we was just doing a lot. They asked me a lot of questions, what brought me to the meeting, and I told them I had a drinking problem and things like that. But I like the meetings though. It's straight. It keep my mind focused, you know, on
Yes.
the right track. I like
That's
it. That was like my first time going. We was on meeting for like 3 hours, and I
Okay.
liked it. So I'll be trying to keep on the right track. I was just trying to find somewhere to move and things like that. Get out that lady house over there. So I ended up missing a couple meetings.
All right. I need you not missing those meetings. That's not an option. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I need you to go because they are for you. And just like you said, you enjoyed them. You found them helpful. That's the reason I send you to them.
Yes. Because I wasn't going to no meetings at first until I was only going to the treatment. We really talk on there, but it's only like a 30-minute program. So we have a meeting today at 12, and it just be like 30 minutes. I don't think that was enough time, but the AA meeting is a really long time to keep my mind focused, you know, to stay on a positive track.
All right. Very good. Very good. Remember that this is for you. It is not for me. It is
Yes.
for you. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Very good. Mr. Paul, what else is going on with you?
Well, I have wrote that paper out for you.
I need you to tell me about it.
Well, I'm gonna read it to you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
It say the reason why drinking become a habit for me, why I was being under the wheel, is because I was social drinking and partying with my friends and family. I have learned a lot from not drinking and driving, such as being more safe and responsible for myself and other people. I am more precautious with myself and willing being because I love myself and I want to live and continue to remain a free man. So that I am to continue raising my daughter and spending more time with my family.
All right. What was my assignment?
Your assignment?
Mm-hmm.
You told me to write a paper.
What did I tell you to write a paper about?
Me drinking.
Did I say about you drinking?
Yeah.
Mr. Yancey?
Yes, Your Honor.
What did I tell Mr. Paul to write that paper about?
Yeah, and I believe it was about his experience with well, you know, I wasn't his case manager, but
oh, who's his case manager?
Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Yancey. Why you let me put you on the spot?
I was going to try to come. I'm pretty sure I know what you were going to say, but
I'm sorry, Mr. Yancey.
That's all right.
Miss Rob.
Yes, Your Honor.
Like, I'm pretty sure I know. Miss Rob, what was that
Yes,
paper
Your
supposed
Honor.
to be about?
It was supposed to be about the importance of being honest in his recovery, maintaining and ways that he will maintain his sobriety, Your Honor.
You heard that, Mr. Paul?
Yes.
about being honest. I ain't hear nothing about being
Oh,
honest in that paper. I ain't hear nothing about honesty.
I'm being honest.
I'm telling you what I told you. You being honest, you didn't do that paper on being honest. But that's what I asked you to write that paper about. I didn't hear nothing. So you're gonna have to do it over. You know, I'm an old school teacher. I used to be a school teacher. So I'm taking
Okay,
your
I
paper
will.
and balling it up, and I'm throwing it away. And you got to give me another paper when you come back to see me.
I will, miss.
About your honesty. Now he didn't demote me. That's okay. I don't mind demotions. But your honesty about sobriety, about being honest with yourself, about where
Okay,
you are on this journey, so that you can then be honest with us so we're able to help you.
I will.
Miss Robs, make sure he stays on point, on task with what I've asked him to write about.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, can I put Mr. Paul on the spot for just a second?
Yeah.
I want to tell on him today.
Tell. You know I like snitches. Go ahead.
What I do?
Mr. Paul has been occupying his time. You know what I'm talking about?
With what?
With the new lady friend.
No, not Mr. Paul. Not Mr. Paul.
Which I think is interfering. And I just wanted to just put that on the record, Your Honor, just so he can just be careful. And I explained to him during our last conversation that he just needs to be careful to not be giving everybody my contact information, because I don't think I need to have that. And just he needs to stay focused on his recovery, because past issues is what got us here.
All right, Mr. Paul.
Yes.
Just the last time you was here, we had some issues with the wannabe fiance. I don't even have my notes. That was your quote, though. I remember that, your wannabe fiance. Now, the fact that you have a new interest, I'm gonna stay out of that. But this is what I need you to understand. I don't care if the new interest was a new puppy, a new car, a new woman. I need you to be the priority. You and your sobriety. You and your sobriety as you work this program. Your sobriety, working this program, and getting on a path of recovery. That's what I need it to be. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
You are number one. And don't give your new interest Miss Rob's number, because Miss Rob's is not, hopefully not, I'm not gonna say it. All right, because you don't need a mother. You have a mother and you are a DAM. Figure it out. You one of them. And so there's no reason why anybody you dating or dealing with should be calling Miss Rob, because Miss Rob's deals with you directly and you deal with Miss Rob directly. We don't do a third party. There's nothing wrong with you that we need a third party. Very intelligent, and you know what's expected of you. But I just want to caution you to stay focused. No drama. You don't need no drama right now. Stay focused.
I will.
All right. Thank you, Miss Ross. What else you want to tell me? Because you know I love snitches. What else you want to tell me?
Outside of that, Your Honor, he's doing well. He was sent some information. I gave him. Oh, he's in phase 1, Your Honor. I did send Mr. Paul some information for jobs for felons via email. I also sent him the information for him to get started on a sobriety video. He is compliant with his outpatient and NCADD, and he's compliant, Your Honor, with his testing and ATS, negative screens. And that is all I have, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, what do you want to say to Mr. Paul?
Mr. Paul, we went in the breakout room and we talked, and you didn't know why you were there. I guess now you know you were supposed to do a meeting a day. Make sure you get the meeting in every day. You're a nice guy. You have a good attitude. Let me just say, sometimes there's nothing wrong with being alone. You want to have peace of mind, sometimes be alone. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Your Honor, if I might add, Mr. Paul, Yeah, Mr. Reed would always tell you there's a meeting everywhere around the world, 24 hours a day in every country, several languages. That's Mr. Reed likes that. So you can do it. I know you can do it. And you do have a great attitude, and you have you can get all this done. And I know you can, because you're a person who, when you put your mind to it, you can get it done. So keep up the good work, sir.
I will. Thank you.
All right. Have my paper, Miss Ross, have Mr. Paul have my paper when he comes back in 2 weeks. When is he coming back, Miss Ross? What's the date?
Yes, Your Honor, April 19th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m.
All right, Mr. Paul. The meetings every day, and have that paper.
I will.
All right, good to see you. Stay on track, sir.
I will. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go to Miss Well, Miss Hammond's turned her camera off again. All right, let me see. I'm gonna call because I don't see any other people. Let me call the remainder of my docket. I have Lanaya Davis, U530545119. She was scheduled for an arraignment on the bench warrant. She has not appeared in my courtroom on today. And so, Ms. Drew, I'm going to have you mark that specialty court. I'm going to set her bond at $500, cash or surety. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
ma'am.
you. I also have Annette James, 17044999201, 17045849901, case number 19056382201 for Annette James. Yes, Ms. James.
I do, Your Honor. If possible, can we see her tomorrow? She had a seizure. So can we see her tomorrow?
Okay, I know we have a heavy docket on tomorrow. I don't have an issue with that. I'd like to see her. And if not, Mr. Yancey, let's put her on for Thursday, okay?
Okay.
All right, but for now, you want to try tomorrow or you want to wait until Thursday?
Maybe we can wait till Thursday, because I did get some information. I did confirm that she had a seizure, so.
All right, let's put her on for April 8th then, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. Okay, I hope she's okay. Keep me posted.
I will.
All right, I have Kenneth Lackey, U45328-318. What's going on with Mr. Lackey?
Yeah, Mr. Lackey, he's doing well. He's in phase 3. He completed arms. We had done a face-to-face, and hopefully he's coming back 4/26 for hopefully maybe a graduation.
All right, very good. Make sure we staff him before he's presented for graduation. Wonderful.
Yes.
All right. I also have Elizabeth Allen, Z8056051.
Your Honor, she was a face-to-face.
Sorry, I have one more for her, 095008351. Go ahead, Mr. Yancey.
I did talk to her. She was a face-to-face for today. I did it over the weekend though. She's doing pretty good, and I want her to return on May 3rd.
All right, very good, very good. Thank you. I have Roberta Cross, SP 923033, counts 1 and 2. And I also have Z8060891 for Roberta Cross.
Okay, yes, Roberta Cross was a face-to-face also today, Judge. Her next court date is April 26th.
All right, thank you. And then I have my last, I don't have any other matters other than Hammonds and Smith on my docket. Did I miss anything?
No, you have not, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Ms. Hammonds, are you ready? Let me ask you to unmute. Ms. Hammonds?
Okay, yes, I'm ready. Sorry about that.
All
as soon
right.
as you called me, I had to use the bathroom.
No, that's okay. I understand it. I have case number 162456451, case number 145652011, case number 173909131, and case number 18045956001. For Katrina Hammonds, state your name for me, Ms. Hammonds.
Katrina Hammonds.
All right, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
All right.
Besides dodging my daughter.
I'm sorry?
I said besides dodging my daughter. I had to go through every room because she's trying to be attached to me right now.
Okay, okay.
So I'm on the porch while she's in the house.
Okay. How how are things working with you with respect to staying sober and working your program?
I'm doing very well with it. I've actually found something to keep me occupied. My biggest worry and struggle was actually finding a stable place to live. After I lost my dad, me and
We
my
can't hear
mom,
you. We can't hear
you know,
you.
we're kind of struggling and kind of getting through.
We can't really hear you, Ms. Hammons.
I said I'm all struggle. No, that connection. Can you hear me better now?
A little bit better, but not much.
Not much. Okay, how about if I talk into the phone like this?
Okay, that's better. All
Sorry.
right.
Okay, I was saying me and my mom were going through a struggle after losing my dad, and my main thing was, you know, finding a stable place to live. So besides like paying rent and everything, we decided to go ahead and buy a house, and we should have it renovated by October.
Okay, so you and your mom
So
are
that's
buying
like
a house
something that I've been
together?
into. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right. And so the kids are doing well?
Yep, they're doing well. I'm doing they're half and half right now. So I have the 3 younger ones. They go Tuesdays and Thursdays from 8:30 to 11:30. And then I have my oldest, which is still virtually right now. So the kids are doing good. The younger 2 are actually doing a little bit better with going into the school, like having one-on-one time with the teachers.
Okay.
And it's not as much of a struggle as it was for me, dealing with all 4 of them and then having my daughter too.
I got it. All right. Very good. What do you need us to help you with, Ms. Hammonds, if anything?
Well, nothing at the moment. I would honestly like to thank you. I know I have before. I would honestly like to thank you because I didn't see I wouldn't have seen, you know, the outcome of everything now that I've seen in the past if it wasn't for me actually stepping up and taking the responsibility that I need to when it came to me being at my addiction or at my, you know, basically like lost in life, because that's what it was. I was lost. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad you stepped up. I know you've had a lot on your plate, a lot to deal with, a lot to juggle, but I'm really glad that you stepped up. I am, and that you've decided, because you're setting a good example for your kids. You are. Yeah.
Especially the older one. You know how teens are. He's the struggle right now.
Yeah.
But
that's normal territory, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Yancey, what you want to tell me about Miss Hammonds?
Yeah, Miss Hammonds, she's doing pretty good. Her screenings have been negative. I did tell her to log the hours that she was helping her children, so we could try to give her a little bit of credit regarding community service. She goes to some, you know, she drops into some meetings when she can. She talks to her counselor at Eastwood when she can. She completed that, but she still knows that that connection helps her sobriety. So she's still doing those things. So we're just working on mechanisms for her to pay her fines and costs, so she can get to the next phase and be close to a conclusion. Obviously, she's had issue with housing. I think maybe her and her mother have worked that out. So so far, she's trying to meet all the challenges right now, especially with the death of her father. So she's doing pretty good.
Right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, anything you'd like to add as to Miss Hammonds?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Ms. Hammond's a good report. Keep up the good work. We're proud of what you're doing. You should be proud of yourself also. Be safe, Ms. Hammond. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Ms. Hammond.
Thank you.
Your Honor, if I might add, Ms. Hammond, that's very good when you said that you never thought you'd get to this point. And it's your hard work and your perseverance that has paid off and will continue to pay off. So keep up the great work. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Right. Very good. Ms. Hammonds, do you need anything from us?
You know what? I did say no at first, but yes, I do. I'm sorry. How would I go about coming in? I know I can't come into the court right now. How do I go about paying some money towards my fines and costs right now?
See Mr. Yancey, he'll give you instructions on how to accomplish that, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
All right, wonderful. If nothing else, Mr. Yancey, what's the return to court date for Ms. Hammonds and what is she returning for?
Your Honor, it'll be April 26th for a face-to-face.
Okay. All right, very good. And that'll be at 9:30. You all can work out the logistics?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, did you get that, Ms. Hammonds?
Yep, April 26th at 9:30.
Yes, ma'am. All right, very good to see you. I hope you continue to do well, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
All right, thank you, and you all have a wonderful day.
You too, thank you. Bye-bye. All right, Mr. Smith, you were moving around way too much. I'm gonna ask you to unmute and start your video and sit down somewhere. All that moving around makes me dizzy. Unmute, Mr. Smith, and stop chewing your gum too. What do you want to do this morning?
I'm walking my dogs.
Then you need to go sit down somewhere with them dogs. It's time for court. You already 2 hours late.
Let's go. Go home. Yes, ma'am. We're going to the house.
Y'all see my face on the Monday after Easter.
Nina, let's go. Can I pause for a second, Your Honor?
Sure, take your time. You joined us when you got ready. We on your schedule.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Please don't say that. Don't make me feel like that.
You better hurry. I have a meeting at 11:20, and you're gonna have to wait till I'm finished to have your hearing done. I don't believe you. I think I be being punked. I do. I be thinking I'm being punked.
I don't even know how you can tell dogs to go home and then they just go home.
Only in drug court. Only in drug court.
And it looks like they're listening.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know. I don't know. It's Monday. It's posted for Monday. Expect anything. All right. You all, I have nothing else left on the docket after Mr. Smith. And then I have an 11:20. I'll be back online at 11:55. And so if you all want to staff today at 12 noon, we can do that because I have another 1:30. And so we are back in the throw. I literally took off 2 days, Thursday and Friday. Had a couple of meetings on Thursday and Friday, but I literally did some self-care. So we back in it. We're back in it. Okay. I'm not talking to you and your dog this morning, Mr. Smith. I'm not. I'm not talking to you and your dog. Put that dog away.
Come on, okay. Man.
Known as good, Your Honor.
Judge don't want to see you. Go. Thank you. All right, yes, ma'am. He's in the house.
Mr. Smith, let me focus. I have the following matters: Z8066171 for Neil Smith. Mr. Smith, state your name for the record.
Neil Chris Smith V.
What's your dog's name, Mr. Smith?
My youngest one, the one you just seen, is Benjamin. I named her after my granddad who passed away. I got Nina. Nina is named after me, kind of, because people call me Nino. So I named Nina after me. She's the maroon with the blue eyes and the brown eyes. And then I got Chum Lee. I got from Texas. And yeah, I just named him Chum because he's chubby.
Look, he's so happy. You just so happy.
I love my dogs. I
wish I could know that joy. Okay. All right.
Like my kids.
They like kids. Okay. Mr. Smith, what have you been doing to take care of yourself? What have you been doing to stay on track?
I went to an AA meeting like 2 days ago because the holidays. I don't like the holidays since my granny passed. So I went to an AA meeting and just talked. Yesterday was really hard for me. My family didn't do nothing. They just went to Golden Corral and that wasn't okay with me. It wasn't okay with me. If my granny was here, she would never went to no Golden Corral on Easter Sunday. But I don't know. I don't know. I hung out with my brother. I was very sad. I was very sad yesterday. And I just kind of laid in the bed all day and just played with the dogs, let them cuddle with me.
Did you talk to anybody? Did you talk to anybody about how you were feeling?
No, not really. My auntie called me to check on me because she knew I was feeling some type of way. She called me and checked on me, and she made sure I was okay. And she invited me to. My mom invited me too, but I just didn't want to go. That's not okay with me. I don't want to go to Korea on Easter Sunday. I want to sit down with my family and enjoy a nice home cooked meal, you know. But my brother came and picked me up. My brother picked me up, and we went to the Harbor House downtown. We had a great dinner together. Me and my brother, we talked. We did talk. Me and my brother did. My older brother, we did talk. That was it. Just chilled with my brother and went downtown, and we just talked with me. We went on the river walk. That was about it.
Okay.
I was very sad and depressed in the morning, but I'm okay.
You
I'm
okay?
okay.
All right.
I don't like the holidays.
You don't. Well, then for the next holiday, this is one of the things that I found to be helpful, especially when, holidays, we think about people who we love and we've lost. Think of something you can do to honor them. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yesterday, I fed all of my mother's friends. Her friends who are seniors in their 80s, and 2 of them are in their 90s. And I didn't even have time to be sad because I was getting food together, and they some little bossy, sassy little women, just like my mom was. And yeah, think of some things you can do to honor your grandmother. So maybe you should be the one fixing dinner and inviting
Yes,
everybody
ma'am.
over.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, don't nobody want to come eat over there with all them dogs running all around. Now, you're gonna have to do something with that. But you can
Everybody love
honor
my
Granny.
dogs.
Yeah.
Everybody love my dogs.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, because I'm gonna be I would be that family member like, got them dogs running all around. So do something to honor her during the holidays where family is concerned.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
glad you're sober, You glad you're sober, Mr. Smith?
Honestly, Judge, I just want to smoke a blunt. I want to smoke a blunt
I'm
so
glad
bad.
you're so honest, but I promise you, honestly, I'm lock you up if you do.
I'm not smoking, but I just want to smoke a blunt so bad. I really do. I don't know. Life is hard sometimes. I just
It
miss my
is.
granny. I just miss my granny. But yes, ma'am, I'm just being honest with you. I just want to smoke a blunt so bad.
What are you
Don't do
doing about the urge? What are you doing? Look, I appreciate you being
I'm
honest.
just chilling with my dogs. I just work. I go to work and I'm there for like 12 hours a day. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm kind of about to have a breakdown right now.
No, you're not. You don't have to. Look, we have sent you to outpatient treatment. I
Yes,
have
ma'am.
sent you to meetings. You
Yes,
have a
ma'am.
case manager, Mr. Yancey. You have
I
a
love Mr. Yancey. I love
I
Mr.
know
Yancey. He's
you
the
do.
best. He's the
Look,
best.
you have too many resources available to you for you to have a breakdown. There are too
Yes,
many
ma'am.
lifelines thrown out in the water to get you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Grab one.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Smith, I'm gonna call you. I didn't know what you were going through. You usually don't have a problem calling me. I
It
don't
was just the
tell that,
holidays.
I don't tell that to everybody. Don't be embarrassed to call me. And we all go through something. This is it's almost like being on the ocean in a storm. You're gonna go up and down until that water smooths out. So let us help you while those waves are coming, and it's gonna smooth out. It might not feel like it, but you got to use all the resources to get that water to smooth out. So, we're here for you. So,
Yes, sir.
yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Yeah. Don't you're gonna get us all crying.
Yeah.
Not trying to. I'm sorry.
We're here. We're here for you. I'm gonna call you as soon as I can today.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Look, Mr. Smith, if you were in my courtroom, I'd come down off the bench and I'd give you a hug because I know that the loss of a loved one, that's tough during the holidays. But look, I want you to see that you have really, really, really put some grit in the game here. And I appreciate you for being honest about what you've wanted to do. I know it's not easy, but look, man, I applaud you for not doing it, for not going backwards.
Yes, ma'am.
I do. And I bet your grandmother would be very proud of you. What do you think about that?
She will be as soon as I get my high school diploma. She'll be super happy. I just gotta
you
do
gonna
that.
get it.
I'm going to get my GED now. I'm about to start taking classes. I applied for them last week. As soon as I do that, I should be very happy. But yes, ma'am, you're right.
Yeah. And I'm sure she's very happy that you didn't go back, that you didn't decide to go backwards because you were missing her.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So
Yes,
come
ma'am.
on. I need you to connect with Mr. Yancey today. I need you
Yes,
to.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I will. I like talking to Mr. Yancey. He's a great probation officer, and I like Mr. Yancey is doing a great job. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so are you, Mr. Smith. You're doing a
I'm
great
trying.
job.
I'm trying. I'm
You
trying.
are. And that's all I ask of you. Roll up your sleeves, come to the table and give it your best. And we'll help you
Yes,
with
ma'am.
the rest of it. We'll help you. We'll help you. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, what do you want to say to Mr. Smith?
Yes, Mr. Smith. Congratulations, good attitude. You have such a good attitude. Keep up good work and be safe. We all have to deal with the loss of loved ones. Because you're so young, I know it's difficult at this point, but believe me, it will get better. Keep up the positive attitude. We're so proud of you. Be safe, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Reed.
Thank
And
you.
if Your Honor, if I could add, yeah, Mr. Smith, you are a strong person, and like most people, you're stronger than you think you are. So you can tackle these issues. I feel bad. I'm sorry for your loss, but you honor her so well by being honest here in court, and you honor her by being honest with yourself, and keep up that great work, sir. Thank you, Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Fikens.
All right. You know where to find us, Mr. Smith. If you need us, you can always dial into the courtroom, but you're going to connect with Mr. Yancey today, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Me and Mr. Yancey's emails haven't been going through. Can I read you my paper?
Oh, would you read me your paper, please?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna have to like slide up and it's on my phone. But yes, ma'am.
That's
I
okay.
just want to read you my paper.
I
Okay.
want
Can you still hear me?
paper. I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Okay. The title of my paper is called My Paper.
Okay.
I drove late at night in Brownstown trying to do something I thought was good. Even though I took my wife to work, that was no excuse. I shouldn't be driving because I don't have a license. If I pay my tickets, then everything would be resolved. If anything, I should have let my wife take my car. The actions of me driving resulted in consequences that I shouldn't even be in. I should have thought first instead of just acting on impulse. Next time, I will do better, and I will have my license.
All
Done.
right, Mr. Smith. So you know that you could have made some different decisions, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you would have gotten some different results, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So next time, you're just going to make a different decision. But it sounds like you've committed to, I'm going to get my license. I'm not going to have to be
Yes,
in this
ma'am.
situation.
I'm not gonna lie, Your Honor. I drive every day. I do. Because I have to get to work. I have to go to work. I'm not about to pay $20 for an Uber when I got a whole car sitting right here in my driveway. I'm sorry. I'm so honest.
He's
I
so
just want to be honest with you.
today. I want to scream. We
Yes, ma'am.
want you to
I
be
apologize.
Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr.
Yes,
Smith.
ma'am.
When
Yes,
you
ma'am.
talk to Mr. Yancey today, Mr. Yancey, I need to find out. I need him to know today what he needs to do to get his license today. If we've got to call in some favors to get him an early appointment or so, I don't know. But look, Mr. Smith, you're gonna get caught driving without that license and you're gonna go to jail.
I'm not. I'm not.
Did you not get caught last time?
Yeah. I got pulled over a week ago, but he let me go because I was right by a house. I don't know. God is in my favor. God is always in my favor, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just being honest. Please don't be mad at me. Please don't be mad at me. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're a fantastic judge. I'm just being honest. I don't know. God is on my side.
Fantastic face.
Stop driving.
Ma'am?
Do you see my fantastic face?
No, I see Mr. Fikens right now.
Leaning in. Look, did you hear Mr.
Oh, I
Reed?
see it now.
Stop driving. We
Stop
need
driving.
to get a license. You can't be out there driving.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you. I apologize.
Look, let me tell you something, Mr. Smith. I'm putting an asterisk by your name because some people that you don't want to know all the truth. but you will tell it. And so, and I want you to tell it, because we say that coming in the gate. You got to be honest. You got to be honest. And I mean that. But here's the thing. I got to be honest with you too. You're setting yourself up for something really terrible by driving. So this is what I need you to do. Let's connect with Mr. Fikens, not Mr. Yancey.
Mr. Yancey.
I don't know if they have the SOS, if there's some other things holding you up, but let's get you in check to get a license immediately. Because I don't want, you're gonna make me have to act ugly.
Yes, ma'am. Understandable.
And I'm gonna do it real nice. And I'm gonna be like, you got a dog sitter for Benjamin and Nina and Chubby. I am. I'm gonna call all of them dogs' names and make sure you have a doggy university for them to go to, a doggy daycare, wherever doggies go when they owners go to jail. Let's not do that. Come on. Get with Mr. Yancey today. Mr. Yancey, I want you to circle back with me and let me know what's the plan for him to get his license. What's holding him up, okay?
Yes.
All right. Now he gonna act like he frozen. You're not frozen.
I'm not. I'm here.
All right.
I'm just in my feelings.
He in his feelings. He is, but he's honest. So let's help him. Let's help him. He's honest and he needs our help. So let's help him. All right. So you're gonna hang up and talk to Mr. Yancey, okay?
All right, yes, ma'am. I'm about to go to work.
You better not drive to work. Don't answer me, but you better not drive to work. Let me just say this. I'm gonna tell you, you better use that $20 today for an Uber. That's what you better do. Okay, listen, Mr. Yancey, I can't even talk. When do you have Neil Smith coming back?
Your Honor, April 19th, Your Honor, 2 weeks from now.
All right, at 8:30, 9:30.
9:30, Your Honor.
Get in on time. You better get in your own time.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
I got a trip to New Orleans at the end of the month.
Well, you're not telling me. You need to get with Mr. Yancey because you have to get your travel approved.
Yes, ma'am. I do. We just planned it. It's me and this this new girl I'm talking to. But
oh Jesus, I can't.
But I knew her since I was a kid. She's like a long childhood friend. No, me and my wife not cool. We not cool. I live by myself. My wife don't live with me. It's just me.
Oh, wow, this ain't.
I gotta get off here.
We gotta get off.
You gotta stop this.
Streaming live, and I want you to be alive for your next hearing. Okay. The whole room is in an uproar. Okay, Mr. Yancey, circle back to me. Bye, Mr. Smith. I'm removing you from my courtroom. You're gonna talk to Mr. Yancey. Bye-bye.
All right, yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.